a second here. Okay. Good to go. I think. I assume. Let me check. We were not ready to go. Keyman was here, but decided not to be here. Alright. So. Yesterday we got 2 missions in, and we've already unlocked... oh my god, my desk is filthy. Keyman was here. Anyway, we got 2 missions in, and we already have the option for a story mission. I think we're going to avoid that for at least the start here. We'll do 1 or 2 missions, maybe go into it. Let's see what we got. Average, scattered randomly is not great. Vision of Dread, also kind of a tough one. It really depends how you get put out there. We're going to just grab one and see what happens. Good average on a hard difficulty. Yeah, I don't see that working either. It was a hard difficulty, but it just did not... What's with the strike teams? I mean, I might take this brutal mission. I think that's the way I gotta go here. That seems like the only way to go. As long as I don't get ambushed, of course. How's it going, Destron? How are you doing today? I'll be right back.
Spread your warband to ransack the nearby houses. Just as your warriors are starting to explore the buildings, however, an enemy warband arrives, ready to attack your dispersed
I have to go and grab tissues from a different desk, because otherwise it gets thrown from the desk. Because... Okay. Get most of this filthy stuff off of the desk. There we go. Just goes on floor. That seems to be what he does. Alright. First mission fun. Yeah, brutal too. So we're going to take this very, very slow. So we're the one in the building. We have to gather Wordstone there. Skaven, huh? Alright, there's 4 there. I need 13. What do we got? We have 2 bunches there. I think the Skaven will pick up a lot of this. If I play this, you know, back. I think my play... Like, I could set my archers here and kind of, like, set up to ambush them. But I'm afraid if I do that... Someone should grab most of that, but I just... The problem is they'll see me. You know what? I don't care. We have to go for the damage. If we get the Wordstone, we do. If we don't, so be it. Problem is getting out. There's 2 spots to jump down and walk over from here, but I would rather avoid it. You know what? We're going to have him go there. He's going to go here and walk around. He'll do the same. He's going to do the same. Viking, rather. No idea what I'm talking about there. Actually, I'll have him start here, grab those items, put it into the cart. Now, this is what I want to do. Because I don't believe the Skaven can climb very well. One issue I'm having, though, with this is... There we go. There's those 3. Now, these guys are going to take a bit to get wherever I need them to go. Looks like that's the door out, so we'll put him there. He's going to be so late up there. That'll work. Okay. What I want to do, let the Skaven grab a bunch of it, right? And we're going to grab a few things, drop them off in our cart, and then wait for them to grab, you know, the rest of it. If we can do that. That seems to be the most solid plan, because I really don't want the Skaven to get free hits. So, we'll see. What do we got? What did we get? Nice. I'll drop those off. Now, I don't think jumping is a smart plan, because it's only a 65 and it's going to hurt. And with us being on Brutal, I'd rather waste the turn going around the stairs and running out of movement in this scenario. It's just smarter. I'm risking no damage because we need all of it. We need all of that to work, so we're going to use that. The Skaven are going to move fast one way or the other, but if we can wait it out a turn or two, they will disperse, and then we can make use of that. I don't know if I want to grab these 3 with him. We need 13 of it. Well, it's super greedy if we do. It's on Rock. He's not high damage right now, so I think we're going to just grab it.
Objectives updated.
Let's just hope it's not anything too critical. Okay. I think what I'll do is grab with him and then run around the other way, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm a little uncommitted. We'll see. Yeah, this is super greedy considering it's on Brutal, but we're going to try it. You need more... You should use your henchmen for dedicated looting, in my opinion. Especially if you're Skaven. So we need 13. There is 3 over there, but not much. What I'm hoping to do is they'll pick up all 5 of these and all 4 of those before we get into anything specific. See, he just got hit hard. Yeah, that's bad. That is a really bad one. But it's only 2 turns. Those are all really bad ones, but only 2 turns. So we can work around that. Is there anything else I can grab around here? There's something there? I might just grab it because he should have the movement to get it and get out. Not really. Is it worth it? I think it is. It was actually bad. It was not good. But what I can do is these are not really good. I'm never going to use them. And I could sell them like 4 to 5 gold, but that is such a pitiful amount of money per like drink. What I'll do is open it. Don't touch them. That means later they won't take those. Those are not considered usable anymore. They're looted as far as the game is concerned. So I think, I don't know if it's if you have to move them kind of like weapons or if you just, because it says the search point was investigated. So I think they will leave that. That is what I believe. I could be wrong. I never tested that fully. But, now, the real question is, do I want him to walk wide? Because the only reason to walk wide is to grab that. Other than that, I could head this way. Oh, there's loot in there? Huh? Is it? Oh, it's upstairs. No, it's not. Alright, grab it. Again... Junk, what I'll do is pick it up, put it back. There. Alright. That's fine. Not the greatest, but that's alright. Because like I said, we want to kind of set up, let the rats grab the loot, and then we'll meet them. So I have, at this point, 2 turns after this to waste with our 1 character. That's good. That's great. This is not great. I'm just going to move that back. Okay, there you go. Kind of what we wanted to do. Viking might get out of the door. And he did. There we go. It was a good turn for Viking. It doesn't matter if we are here set up or over here. The only issue would be if we're set up here, they'll see us sooner. Did they see us already? Oh, we already see them. So, yeah. We might as well set up to fight. They're going to move really quickly to come and get us, so we better get someone in the way. I don't know if I want to park a melee guy up there or what I want to do. This guy could check this loot. Might as well. Mace is really good. These are junk. Antitoxin seems like it should be good. It's not. You just don't want to take it. Okay. The nice thing is each one of these, we should be removing them from the pool, which means we'll grab better stuff. And if it's a fragment, it's better than the potions. Like, a lot of those potions, they have very distinct uses, but the problem being, yeah, there's no way for them to shift. If I park him like this, they can't shift him out of the way. So that means they can't climb that. They will push people out of the way to do it, but that's too much to shift. Because he's technically the first one on the point there. He's taking control of that, so... Ooh, a gun. We have height advantage, so we should be able to punish him for that, but his gun will hurt a lot if he hits. Weapons of Destruction will be very useful. It's, very, very strong. Unbelievably strong, and that's just the first version. And it's just even better. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave him a blue sword, which isn't bad, especially for charging. The only issue I feel like we're going to have from this, though, is now that we see them already, it means they're not going to grab much Wordstone. They've only grabbed one. They are skipping over Wordstone as the Skaven, which is not what I wanted. I wanted them to grab it, and they're not. They're trying to rush, which is figures. I think our goal here, though, is they do see us, and they're going to flood behind the wall there. So as long as we keep that distracted...
a new round has
I just hope
started.
that they don't get around the corner. That would be very, very bad for us. I think what we're going to do is mark him... Yeah. Could you shoot that from here? Could you hit him? Okay, hit him. Okay. That's the only one we're going to do. We're only doing one. Okay. It's just too much risk right now, especially on this difficulty. I think if we bait the rats into seeing him, they might just run by. What's his dodge? 45 is not great. But I think we can maybe bait some things by just putting him here. Well, I think they're going to run around anyway. That's the thing. That's alright. I think if they shoot him, it's alright. Yeah, we just have to really pick and choose our battles here on what's okay and what's not okay. For him, he's not my burst character, so I just want him to stay defensive. Ankar there has really bad fighting prowess right now and is very easily hit, so I want to keep him back. He doesn't even do good damage right now either, so I have to keep that in mind. Yeah, Nar has one epic armband, but we need to get as many as possible, because here's the thing. I'm probably not going to buy all that much epic gear, is what's going to happen. Okay, now I think what I want to do, if we put him here... Yeah, that pretty much forces a rat to walk into him. Well, he's going to get a turn anyway. So what I want to do is kind of set up a haha, got ya scenario. They won't be able to charge him unless they move a very specific way. Yeah, I think this works. So he'll charge there. And I think as far as backups, we're just going to move him here and a little bit ahead of him just to kind of make it weird. Because they might see his debuffs and go for him. And right now, he can't do anything anyway. He's got nothing. He's not good damage. He's got bad debuffs. They're going to see that. They do. Hey, there we go. They grabbed some Wordstone. So somebody's grabbing it. A lot of their rats are light armored, like us. So it is going to be a burst battle. That's what I'm planning for. But I have to remember, I'm on Brutal. They're going to do extra. So I really need to make sure I'm eating them alive before they get a chance to swing. Even him, with a shield, it is the basic shield, it is not good enough. He will be a backup charge. they try to surround, is the idea here. So we just put him here. Good. Because what I want to avoid is them getting on top of that. They might try for it, which would be really bad, but we'll see. First shot, 15 damage. We'll take it. Look how much that chunks him. That's really good. He's going to get shot 3 times here. There's no way we're missing. Yeah, these are 95s. Crit chance is low, but that's fine. I guess we'll crit. And that's great. I don't care that he resisted the stun. He just lost 10% hit chance. He might walk into something. Nope. Okay, that's good because he's blocking his teammates. Right there. That is a block on his teammates. Not a substantial one, but it is a block. Someone picked up a word stone and got hit with something. We definitely need to keep that in mind. That guy's not going to be a problem. Okay. The question is, can I see him from here? If I can see him, I'm shooting him. If I can't see him, I won't shoot him. I can't see him, so we're just going to set up for the next person to walk in. Because they will send a next one, and 3 hits of 15 is huge right now. It's just a lot of extra damage. And like I said, each one we can pepper enough that they're gone before... Now for him, I'm not too interested in him getting an attack, but I'll set up like just kind of a 3rd layer of defense. They won't go for him. They won't. They'll ignore him. So reload. We can't see anybody, and they're not climbing up, so set it up. We'll probably get 2 shots. Maybe all 3 in their gunmen there. We'll have to hope. Ooh, that's his initiative. He will never get a turn. He might shoot up at us, though. That's what I'm fearing. But if we get all 3 shots, I will shoot the hell out of him next turn. He might shoot at us still. Like, look at that. Beautiful. He lost 1/3 of his health. And he's not even going for him. He's skipping out, and... Oh. Wow. But that is a man with a gun, and he has no moves. Okay. I might move up my 2 henchmen into that. Because I'm not too worried about the henchmen. They are very weak, but he has no dodge stance. So I could charge into him for free. As long as I don't need a trap here. Like, this will hurt him massively. On a 70, that's... You can't get better than that. Go for it. And a hit! Beautiful. Beautiful. He can't really do much else, so it is going to leave him hanging, which sucks, but that's okay. Like I said, we can get dodge stances out of this. Now, I don't think we can loot him this turn without getting ambushed, so we're not going to get his gun. His gun stays. Ooh, we missed? Really? Okay, that's fine. He will get an all-alone check next turn. He hit my 1 hero, which means he sees that. They all see it. They know he's low. They want him first. They will ignore them if they can have the opportunity to attack
A new round
that guy with the hammer. So we will keep that in mind. Now, one issue we have is we cannot get anyone to sneak around at this moment. Well, that guy's not dead, so I can get his loot. Not that a blue gun is worth it. Okay. Ugh, he's gonna get through, isn't he? Yep, there he goes. Oh, they actually went for him? Wow, that's surprising. That's actually good, because now I can soak that hit, and now we can kind of see who's gonna get a turn next. And is that guy gonna get all the way up there? I doubt it, so... Now, what we want to do is start deleting people. That is our only plan right here. I could charge into him and then do a buff, maybe. Can I get a charge? Yeah, but if I charge in, I'm not getting around. Disengage costs 2, so I might be able to do this a certain way. Maybe. I think I can shoot that guy, too. I think what I want to do, we're going to try it this way, and if it doesn't work, that's fine. Hit him. A miss on 78. Well, There's nothing you can do about that. That is just the game saying, to hell with you. I did just get this. I'm not going to use it on a henchman. That's silly. See, he has to run the whole way around. Now, I don't know if he'll get all the way around. Wait, really? Really? He can hit all the way up there? Wow. That's, extreme. But he has a gun. I should probably just fight him. He won't have any dodge stance. Is that going to be bad? It might be. I don't really want to hang loose there because they're probably going to get up here. I mean, how many movements do I get? 5. How many did he get to run from that far? He had 6? Yeah. Not all that much better. Yeah, we want to set up an ambush here. So you're going second. That's fine. I think the way I want to do it is set up an ambush like this. Okay. Like that. There's a reason I did it that way. Because they're not going to look at him. They're going to ignore him. So what we want to do is set up a second ambush like this. One that doesn't get that weird wall thing going on. Like that. There we go. So he'll charge first, and then a second person coming through will eat the second one. That poison globe's obnoxious, especially early. So let's see how far they could get. Yeah, they could have held. Alright. But a poison globe's not the biggest damage, but we have to be careful of any return fire. We're just gonna have to eat the damage from that too, which is annoying. Very annoying. Yeah, at this point, you might as well just delay your turn. Just see what we can gain out of it. That's what I probably should have seen coming. Alright. I don't know if they can charge him early or if he'll eat the ambush. Oh, please tell me he got the ambush. Yes! That's one of them. His hit chance is 38. Wow. Okay, now we can kill him. That'll be their leader down. He missed twice, we'll take it. That's really helpful, especially on Brutal. Is that guy that we're looking at, is he gonna get a disengage into a shoot? He might. Where's he going? I mean, I don't care. They're so pinched in, it's ridiculous. Him running around is just bad for his health. Okay, so it was that guy. Does he have a gun? He does. Good. Okay. I don't know if he can shoot us from there. He probably can, is the problem. If I charge him, he'll get to return fire, which is really bad for me. But I can't not take this shot. What are we gonna do there? Or just walk into it. Yeah, he can't shoot me. What? Come on! He hasn't... Oh, 28. Wow. Alright, so I should be able to grab this loot. How far can I go? Oh, right there. So I can get loot from here. Really? No, I ain't playing that. They're trying to rob me. With full certainty, they're trying to rob me. Full certainty. Trying to rob me. The fact that I couldn't loot that. Yes, did he Overwatch? I think he did. Shit. Shit. Yeah, that Overwatch is going to be annoying to deal with. Okay. Finally, my archer's on the turn order. He resisted. Fantastic. Get out of it. So this guy shot up, right? So where do we want to put the damage? That guy has shurikens and hits 20 to 32. This guy's the issue. Not that we can move far, so we're going to reload here. Okay. Wait, who do we see down there for 65? This guy? An 85, a 95 on him, but I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about him. This guy, if we can get rid of him, he does a lot of damage for free, so... But we're not going to get any kills. I'm not too worried about Shuriken. Him swinging once is bad, but not terrifying. But I don't think anyone else can shoot anywhere. Yeah, we just need to clear this road. Okay. You are clear to fire on whatever. They only have 2 targets. If we're stuck with 2 targets, I'm going to shoot here. Because I want to make sure the melee portion of it is where the issue is. Wow, we got so lucky. Okay. Then we're going to move out. Only a 66 from there? Honestly. Oh, so I can't see the other guy right now. That's not what I wanted to have happen. An 81's all I can confirm. Yeah, go for an 81. Yeah, we'll take the damage. We need to get as much as we can. It probably would have been better placed elsewhere, but that's alright. Can I, like, bait him into shooting? No. We really don't have any good moves here, unfortunately. I would love to bust out of there. You know what? I'm going to delay my turn again. Because if the one guy can hit his swing and clear the road, that would be nice. Hit it. Dumbass. Hit your fucking swings, dude. Delay your turn. And 80% and he fucking whiffs it. Come on. There's no way. He failed the most easy hit of his life. Come on, man. We need you to not be an asshole. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. You need to hit that swing. That is the early game in a nutshell. They will miss 80s. They will miss 90s. If it's not 95, it might as well not even exist. They will whiff them. Really? You're gonna have to waste 2 movement options. Okay. Sheesh. Alright. Alright. Hit him! Thank you! All I wanted. Alright. Now, all alone check. Missing a 95? That happens too. Alright, so what I want to do... Ooh, that's gonna leave him hanging in the dumbest way possible. What? I don't think I care. I won't be able to loot him. You know what? I don't care. If we can get rid of this dude now, that's better. Yeah. If we can get rid of 2 hero rats right in a row, beautiful. Loot him. There you go. He had junk anyway. Okay, he has health to absorb. That's good. We needed to leave him there because they're going to want to hit him. And he's injured right now. So I think I could, like, do this weird. I could check his pockets. Yep. This is greedy to take these, by the way. But I want them. Okay, what did we get? Armor absorption, melee damage is 2-handed. Other than that, that's it? Yeah, because we took it all in one. Right. So, the armor absorb sucks, but it doesn't matter. I had 0 anyway. You can't reduce what's already 0. So now we'll just hit a dodge stance, and that kind of covers this area. They will probably not fight into that guy. But they might. They could. Who's getting a turn? This guy. No. This guy is. Which he's not the threat. But he may try something annoying, like running around to throw at him. In fact, I would expect it at this point. You know what? I'm going to bait out his shot, and then we're going to rush out. That's the only thing we can do. Yep. And he missed. That might just change everything. Matter of fact, it does. We're going to move out and clash with him now because he's about to get his turn. No, it's not him. Am I worried about him? What can he do? He can shoot twice on 20 to 32. He could hit him twice. If he really wants. But if he wants to hit, he can go ahead of him. So it doesn't matter. I could get him pinched in combat and force him to do some moves. But it's not going to matter. He's going to shoot twice. It's just what he's going to do. He has enough. He could disengage. But I think disengage costs. If it costs 2 offensive points to disengage, we're good. If it costs 1, it's not good, and I can't remember what that is. As far as a move is concerned. And it matters. If it's 2 offensive points, and I think it isn't. No, weapon switch is the one that costs 1 offensive and 2 strategic. Disengage costs 2 offensive and a strategic point. So I think if we get him bound up in combat, the only issue with doing that is we're going to get flooded. 61, and then we see him at 61. They might just both attack my leader, which would be bad because he's very squishy. 17 to 32, 20 to 35. So they could do a good bit of damage. This guy's not a problem. Do I swing down there to protect him? Because he has how much health? 37. He could do... Yeah, if he hits twice, he kills him. So I kind of need to just bind him up so he has to take 1 hit or switch his weapons. So that's what we're going to do. What the fuck? Shit! I was gonna charge! God damn it! That's bad. That's really bad. And you missed. What did he hit on? I think he hit on a really low number, too. Damn it! I should have just gone for the other guy. Now he gets his free move anyway. He might choose to shoot at him, but now I need to protect him. Actually, no. I just need to kill a rat. That's all I need to do. Oh, he's wasting a move to throw another poison globe. That's perfect. That is an actual waste. Yeah, he wasted his turn. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, that works. That's better. The only major concern we have now is we need to kill someone. With 2 moves. I do not think we can kill him, and I do not think we could kill him. Seems unlikely. But he is probably someone that's going to get a turn. How likely are they to kill him? At this point, he has 71. Those 2 guys alone will not make a kill. I don't know if the 3rd rat could get all the way over. He might be able to, but it's unlikely. I'm going to leave him hanging. Yeah. We want to just surround him, beat the piss out of him. Let's go. Fear test fail. He's going to hit nothing. Maul him. Yeah, he's in danger. You should not be surrounded by these 2 heroes. He might be dead. In fact, if the other guy hits twice, he might be dead. Of course, he has to hit twice. So, that's the question. Can he hit twice? Let's find out. Nope. You're gonna miss. If it would end the match for you, you're probably gonna miss. That was my only choice, was the double swing. I don't think a charge would have done it. It might have, but I think we can still end this, theoretically, depending on what this guy's move is. And he missed. Okay, that's great. Though, we're playing off the idea... Oh, Jesus. They're super surrounding... What? Where's he going? Oh. Okay, you're not going to hit that. Okay, there's no fear check there. And I think the way I surrounded it is not good. Actually, no, this is perfect. So I think I can do this. Yep, dead. Do not miss twice. I swear to God. I wonder if I should just... No. Just get us out of here. The rats are kind of a evil sort that can really rob you. We'll take the shard. Maces are okay. But no, they're not okay. Get those maces out of here. Okay, good. It kind of robbed me there. So now I have 5% crit, but what did we get hit with? Movement range. Of course we did. All right, just give him the surround, and they're gone. Okay, good. Yeah, this was on brutal difficulty, so there wasn't a reason to risk it. Yeah, look at how much stuff we got. Because none of our characters went down, we get a lot. That's 60% of the field, and I think... The only thing that sucks is they grabbed 11 items instead of Wordstone. And 5 of the Wordstone they grabbed was, fragments. We didn't get the secondary mission either, but we're getting flooded a lot early, and that is an issue with Chaos. Is they are burst. That's what they do. So you can't have people hold the line right now. That's what I changed when I first did this playthrough. This warband was that I made those 2 henchmen into really heavy, defensives. They had a shield, they had a one-hander, heavy armor. They would sit in the way, and you couldn't get rid of them. Surrounded by 2, 3, 5,000. They don't get scared, they don't care. That was their build. And it works well. Especially for holding the line. But we do get 2 extra experience, so you still want the secondary because that's worth an extra 4 XP for everybody if you do them. So you really want to hit those early, but with Chaos, it can be harder,
The gods are with you.
Well, it's easier said than done. We'll just use that one. See, he leveled up, but he's crushing people.
The Chaos gods favor you.
Oh, yeah, and they're getting blessings. Notice how he says something different for them. He gets a mutation. These guys don't. They get the default thing.
Outstanding.
Wow! This man's leveled up too.
Nice.
What? Okay! We're doing alright then. Okay, let's see. Not great. I did get a masterwork quality healing potion on the 3rd mission, which is great. Heavy armor blues, but I can build that into one of these guys. Blue cloth is fantastic. A blue mace is equally fantastic. And we will be using that. But no Band-Aid fun this time. That is the main thing. We did not get crit. My guy didn't mess up his cast. Fantastic. Now, as far as people going into the front lines, he has extra crit hit damage. That's all that does. This has a wider range. So I have a theoretical 6 damage deficit on damage, but he gets a 6% hit chance. And in the early game, that's too good not to take. The sword will be fantastic for him because it gives the parry chance. And I think I'm just going to not go agility for him. And I'm just going to run strength and have him delete people. That's what I want. That's what he's going to do. So we're going to go through with him. This guy's doing fantastic. Not a great shield, though. Now, if we look at his stats, he did not get level 1. Oh, go back. He's level 1. He got a mutation. Oh, so they can get Clawfoot. That's fantastic for him. That is fantastic. Look at this buff. This buff is insane. Movement range +2. Instantly. If it was just that, that's already fantastic. But it also gives him +2 charge. which, if you remember his ability, it does that. He gets a benefit from charging. So you really wanted him to get this. That's just perfect. His poor foot, look at him. Got chicken feet. But it really works out to get the chicken feet for the Viking who wants to charge in. Absolutely worth it. They can't get any better. I honestly expected an arm enchantment, which would have sucked for him right now. But that's perfect. As long as you don't get 2 arm enhancements. That is the worst case scenario for any character. Not because they're bad enchantments. Dual wielding's fine. You can't loot. If that issue was taken away, it would always be worth it. Because the arm enchantments mean you only have to worry about one weapon, which is the armband. But they each have a poison check. Which is a little weird, but some of them are good. Like, they are really good. I think the club reduces armor. Or no, it's axe. I think axe reduces your armor absorption. Well, their armor absorption if you hit them and they fail the roll. The mace is their melee resistance. And I think the sword is their crit resistance. It's like that. It's minimal, but it stacks. So if you have 2 people with the same enchantment and you swing with them 4 times, that's 8 checks. Which, we're not doing that with him, but that's something to keep in mind. If he doesn't get the arm enchant, theoretical best thing for him, probably, considering you want weapons anyway. The armbands are nice for anti-parry, but AI don't parry, so... It's so rare for them to parry, so... The benefit of the armbands is really nullified for PvE's sake, but if you get them, it's great too. But for him, probably the 1,000 Eyes. I think that would be best for him. I think he can wear medium armor, which is weird. No, he can't. So 1,000 Eyes would be the way. Because that's 10% melee resistance, which is really, really good. Especially because you can't wear heavy armor, so you want to dodge stuff. Now, a secondary thing you can get with him is 2 faces, but if I build him the way I'm talking, he's not going to care. He is just going to have a lot of toughness, strength, and he's going to fly in. So, probably Wordstone Horns would be the way to build him. Just don't go that high agility. Now, the weird thing is you're giving up 7% melee resist, so going into melee resist while not going agility is a little silly. But it does allow you to get crit resistance, which is very, very good. Now you could say it's better just to have the melee resistance and they don't hit you. 1,000 Eyes and 2 faces? Yeah. And that's not 2 whole-ass faces. We're talking like this amalgamation where the 2 faces collide into it and there's a 3rd middle eye. So it's eye, 2 noses, 2 eyes again. It's super weird. Yeah, it doesn't work the way you would think. Anyway, moving on. So, for this guy, he already has high agility. But he, again, doesn't have in-battle stability. And we're kind of going for him to do that, so I do want him to have some leadership. Sadly, he has low leadership, but it's still worth it to go into it. He's going to be my 3rd heavy armor character. Is what I want to do. If he hits 1,000 Eyes, I'm going to look like an idiot, but that's okay. We're going to bring him up to 6 strength just for the hits, plus the loot. If you're going melee with any character, get to 6 strength. Go higher if they're going to be your burst boys, but any melee character, you really want to pump that strength, not just for the damage, but really, at the end of the day, you want those loot slots, because that means one person can carry so much more. I think the way it works is you get 1 loot slot per 3 strength, and I don't think anyone starts under 3. There might be cases of that, but I don't think I've seen it. So that means at 3 strength you get the 3rd slot, at 6 strength you get a 4th slot, and if you have 9 strength, 5 slots of, like, just to loot, that's a lot, because usually in your worst case scenario you need maybe 13, 14, and if they can just swipe a whole 1/3 of the quest out and just keep moving, that's great. It's really strong because you can open a chest and just go, wow, it's all mine. And there you go. Anyway, moving on. Let's see some of the other blessings we got, because that's the real concern. Now, for archers, always just go toughness. If you have an archer character, you would think you'd want dodge in case they get into combat, but that's not really going to happen. You always want to go toughness. In my opinion, you want to go toughness first, because the most likely thing that's going to happen with an archer is they get shot by other archers, and there is no amount of agility that helps you there. I don't think toughness helps you either. Actually, it does. Toughness helps with range resistance. It wasn't about that, because the other scenario, if you don't get shot, is they catch you. And if they catch them, what do you really want an archer to do? Do you want to sit there to dodge, or do you want them to just soak the hits long enough that someone else deletes them while they're preoccupied? And best case scenario is they hit you twice and you're like, whatever, because you had enough toughness and they disengage and run away. Making all of that value they got basically nothing, because you're just going to run away with an archer and shoot from a high point anyway. So they have to work again to get to them. Archers are just such an annoying character to get to and keep pinned. Unless you misplace them, which, again, if you're playing versus other people, they'll pinch them. But, yeah, I go toughness. Because then if they get into archer battles, I feel very secure. Now, these guys don't get scared, so leadership is whatever. Don't worry about it. Honestly, stun resistance is really, really strong for them. Just for the sake of it. Magic resistance is nice. Alertness is just how early you go on the turn, and range resistance. It depends on how likely you think they are to get stunned, and I'm going to build them strength and toughness, and I'm probably going to give them the 10% crit resistance. So I think at around 20%, like if you can get to 20%, like if you go 9 toughness and get the crit resist buff on them, they're not going to get crit by most things. The only thing that's going to crit them is on mission demons, which you can't outroll that. You can't. But 20% is a good break point that you can reliably say they're not getting crit, which means stun resistance is worthless because you're just not going to get hit by it. There's other stun scenarios in the game, but the problem is crits have so many other flaws that, yeah. Don't plan for this if you're going a strength toughness character. Just plan to not get crit, and then you don't need the stun resist, in my opinion. Plus, right now, ranged could delete them really easy, so we're kind of going anti-ranged with the early game woes of burst. Leadership would still be okay for the morale value, but that's it. So, when you build these guys, I honestly would say, wait. Do I want intelligence first? Let me check that. I don't think there's anything under intelligence I want. There's nothing under here that matters. There's this one, but that sucks. Attracting lore is 6 intelligence. I might push it for that. They do want 6 intelligence for attracting lure. Because that is such a good move. Because if you build them into, like, the tough hallway holding ones, if a big target gets, like, in the way, what you can do is hit them with it. And what happens is, you hope, you'll have to look at the turn order, but if you can make them run off, AI aren't smart enough to go, huh, I should put that character back because he's the strongest. They will put the first open character in the way. And if they do that, and now it's blocked off, they're just going to have to run that character around. So attracting lure is really good on them, even for defensive purposes. Really, and it only gets better if you're surrounding that character and use attracting lure, but that was dealt with in the first episode, so I'm not going to re-explain that. I'm going to change gears with him and go intelligence. Probably shift gears with the other one, now that I remembered that. That was a mistake on my part in building it. I think I should have went 6 intelligence. Now, the first time I did this, I didn't give them abilities until way late game, so I was still learning then, so it doesn't matter. All right, moving on. Archers all got a skill point. Fantastic. Also, if you didn't notice, these little pips, like on the bar, they're not for fluff. That is when you get your skill points. So, keep note of that. Not that you can really scale it all that well, but that's how many you're going to get throughout the level. So the first level, you only get 4. because you do get one for flipping over. For these guys, I didn't realize his 1 foot was already a claw foot. Never noticed that. But they, again, don't get scared, so leadership, not all that valuable. And this is something to keep in mind as well, and why I think Sisters of Sigmar are probably the best beginner warband, is because you're probably going to end up with a lot of leadership and intelligence with them, just for the sake of it. And if you're really starting out, leadership cannot be undervalued. Leadership is very critical if you're going to play multiplayer. Because you're going to lose characters in that scenario, that leadership keeps you in. Yeah. Your feet, yeah. And that's not a blessing, he just has that. I think for them, we're going to keep going alertness because they don't need intelligence, and there's no break point for them. Attracting lore takes 9 for the bonus one, but they're burst. You're not using attracting lore on them. They're going to be deleting people. They're going to be swinging 3 times. So you don't want blood offering. You don't need it. The nice thing for them is they're going to have a lot of passives. Or they're going to use transfers to get more attack points, which they won't need at max level because you're already going to swing 3 times. You're not getting anything else out of it. So honestly, if you were thinking of what to do with them, you might just go into Insult. Insult's still super valuable. That's the one reason you really go leadership is Insult. You cannot understate that. As far as intelligence for them, you could give them movement. That's a passive, though, which is at 9, but they can't reach it. So you're really getting no break points under intelligence for them. The only thing that sucks is they're very stunnable in that case, but they're already glass cannons, so whatever. Alertness just makes them move sooner. I will go... because, like I said, they really want to get Insult, and that costs their movement. Attracting Lure. Does Attracting Lure get boosted based on swings? I don't think it does. So that might still be pretty good. The only reason I might not... I mean, I guess it would be 3 hits. You might be right, Nish. Might be good. I'm just wondering if I want them to do it, because they're usually going to end up my opening act. Because I might just not do that and run Insult. Yeah. But I do have... well, let me check something, because here's another issue I'll have. What about... he could theoretically make it. He might work for that. I think if I go high leadership with him for Insult. Insult's too good. Without agility, I mean, you can, but I never risk them. I'm probably not going to risk them at all in an engagement. At least as far as I'm going to throw them out there. I could go agility. I'm just not certain on that, but I'm definitely going to go strength. I might still end up agility, but we'll see. So I think they both have 7 agility right now. Or 7 toughness, I mean. They just attack you because of poor positioning. I mean, that's true, but that's why you bump toughness, because toughness just covers mistakes. Oh! By the way, we'll cover this anyway. I mean, Blood Offering might be a good plan. I'm not sure.
Oh, majestic!
Trying to think of it. Thanks for following, Nish. I can try. Yeah, I usually just do very defensive. The only reason I don't think I want them to have Blood Offering is because I want them to do a surround into a Blood Offering. I mean, it might still just be worth it because I don't know what else to grab for them. It at least works for it. Blood Offering's really good damage. That one's not worth it. I mean, honestly, attracting Lure... That's the thing I don't know, is if attracting Lure... Well, that one's not a swing, so it would get around it. The problem is they can't get the improved version, so that could whiff. But I'm probably going to get attracting Lure on my henchman anyway. Yeah, you can. You could get the 50%. Swing a second time. I'm not going to run a cheer leader in this case. I'm going to avoid that because I do that often. It's just straight up abusive against AI. Although, very smart decision. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Because other than that, they can be insult, but I can have the Viking be insult. Viking's going to be high charge insult. Yeah, I think that could work. The only thing that sucks is I can't get the improved, but we only need 6 intelligence. But that means I don't have to dump leadership onto a character that doesn't want it. Yeah, I think that's... A break from the mighty cheerleader? Yeah, cheerleader's such a... Now, I think I'm going to avoid just giving him ranged. I did this originally. He was just a backup archer, which was really powerful because half the time you just didn't put him in any risk anyway, and then he could just buff on off turns. But I think I'm going to risk him more this time, just for the difficulty of it. Blood Sacrifice gives you a lot. And then you could swing twice and then maybe end with a different move. Charge is bad at Possessed because they can't retreat. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, that is usually not great, but with the Viking, you're probably only going to charge to delete somebody, which you probably are. You're just going to delete somebody with 2 hits with that much buff. Just give them Mighty Charge into another swing.
Copy, please. Yes. Yes.
That's the build I'm going with him. Even though I don't have to. How's it going, Fiona?
Fine. Oh my god!
Okay, weapon skill, because that's... Oh, wait. Yeah, before we go anywhere with him. Yeah, the other guy does, not this one. But the Viking, I'm building him charge. I'm not going to charge with him. Especially with that, because I like to get the 3. Can you be a character? Sure. I don't see why not. Yeah, here we go. Melee attacks gain the following benefits. So he gets a 6% armor bypass, and then... So this was the axe. All right. So we were right there. So when he hits him, it cuts armor absorption. It's pretty good. I think there's the other ones that are better, like more chance to be crit is really powerful. I mean, that one's not bad, especially if you're fighting vampires, because they do like to bring heavy armor, and that does cut down on that a lot. The problem is he only swings 3 times, so... Alright, Viking's good. Yeah, we're definitely building into Viking's ability here, because the power jump of this being 20% is just going to make a second swing. But can you be the shooty guy? You do not... I don't have guns, no. You can't have guns with the Chaos. They only use bows. If you want to be a bowman, you can. All bowmen are equal right now. Actually, let me switch something with them, because there is no point to leave them with a dagger. That's ridiculous. Daggers are just so bad. They're better off having a sword or an axe. I'm questioning if I should just give them a two-hander if they're going to do it. Because dodge isn't what I'm building into anyway. Just give them a two-hander. I don't have the two-handers, that's the problem. Can charge with strong blow? Yeah, that's what I'm planning. And what worked out, we were just going over that one, is his mutation is Clawfoot. Really powerful. The climb, whatever, that's weird, but sure. But the movement range and charge is unbelievable. Bows have more shots than guns. That, yeah, they do. They're very strong. But yeah, I think we're good to go. Is there anything I can sell that I don't need? I'll keep hold of those. I'm never going to use them, so I could just use them for free money. Same with this one. Actually, see how I got that? That means I picked that up. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm never going to set that up. If you take the gas rat, I mean, yeah, you could. I avoid using the gas rat because he's not on theme with the warband. I think if I get around to making like a more the tutorial-based playthrough of the mercenaries, I will recommend DLC characters. But that, I haven't really used the Wolf Warrior all that much. Oh yeah, I know he's OP, but the weird thing is you don't need any help with undead. They're already OP and they just out the gate. Alright, another formula. Wow. Globadier's the best. He is pretty good. He does kind of fall off a little bit. Only because their resistances get so freaking high if you're doing high difficulty. If you're playing smart and taking like more normal and hard missions to be safe. Oh, no, not strike teams. Now another brutal mission. Both warbands deploy tightly around their wagon. That's okay. Here's the question. Should we go for the story mission? The only issue I have with the story mission is that we are not super bursty, but with 700 rating, we should be fine. We could do one more mission or go for the story. So what is this? The demands from the pit are simple. Defile the temple and drag it into darkness. I remember this mission because you fight through everything. And this one's kind of evil for a first warband, and this is always committed to my memory. I didn't lose, but I got close because I fought all the way through all these Sisters of Sigmar, right? And what ended up happening was their impressive unit is hiding at the top after you fought through everything. It is so mean that they put them way up there. It is so mean. Is there story on the map? Yeah, right there. We already have a story mission. I didn't know the impressive? No. The Chaos was my first ever warband. I didn't know impressives existed. Because I got that mission, and I did not know of their inclusion in the game. So I walked into this lady who was just crushing my units. It was tough. Got lucky. Got out of that alive, but... yeah. I mean, you technically get an impressive in your story character, but, you know. So redemption time, yeah. I think we should do it because we're already way above it. Yeah, let's do the story. I like this mission, though. This is a really good mission for me to take. Let's just go story. Story's honestly really good, because if you can...
There is glory in terror.
Oh, hold on.
There is power in atrocity. You have seen these truths for yourself. You have seen the deceit, the cowardly and weak call
Murga, could you...
civilization, the illusion that fools
The music's drowning you out.
There is but one principle that drives all life. The need to dominate. That is the reality that hides behind the veneer of morality, the falsehood of honor, and the absurdity of faith. Faith. How the slaves of the Empire bow and grovel to their petty idols, beseeching their little deities for some miserable little miracle to reinforce their tawdry beliefs. How they hate those who have discovered better gods, who have found powers that reward their disciples not with promises but with deeds. The might of our Shadow Lord is all around us. He speaks to me through dreams and visions, making his will known. Behold, where you see naught but the offal of a simple peasant, I see the voice of the Shadow Lord. His words are written upon the entrails. His commands are woven into the trickling blood and congealing gore. Our master is angered. Attend my warning. He is displeased. For too long, Sigmar's temple has been allowed to linger in the Shadow Lord's domain. Now the godlings harlots seek to reclaim the ruined sanctuary and make it once again a bastion of their absurd faith. This will not be allowed. Rise up with me. Together we shall storm the old temple and defile its sanctuary. We shall cast down Sigmar's icons and bring them to ruin. We shall profane the sacred fountains with the blood of our victims. We shall smother the light with the Shadow Lord's malice. Obey the Shadow Lord. Attend his command and you shall be rewarded. Defy his malignant will and you will join the multitudes of his victims.
You know, just how silly that is that she talks about freedom for being the Chaos, and then in the same talks, she'll say, if you don't listen, you get punished. Are you really free if you're being threatened with punishment for not doing exactly what he says? Alright, we know how story missions work. If you don't, the enemy warband will never rout. You have to finish the objectives. You can rout by losing too much morale, as per usual, every mission, or you get a story character. It's a unique character, very strong. If she goes down, in this case, it can be a he, depending on the character. Felcher's still the best character. But if they go down in battle, you instantly rout. That's it. That's, any items gathered would be discarded if you are not victorious. So you can't just, like, cheese a mission, grab a bunch of really good stuff with low-level characters, and then dip. We already see an enemy way up there. Okay, so what do we need to do? Retrieve the unholy relic from your chest. Have Murga defile the foundations. The fountains. Have Murga ignite Deus Sigmar. Okay, so that character way up there will not come down. They don't do that. No, I don't think they have archers on this mission. Okay. Now, a thing to remember is if you're ever unsure if you saw anyone, just check the map. Press shift. You'll probably see them. Now, we did see them, so we're going to fall back because they will be enticed to come out. What am I saying? Of course they don't have archers. It's the sisters. This is a little bit greedy, but I think what I'll do... I don't think they'll fall for this, though. Okay. Yeah. Sisters have no archers. Yep. They cannot. I mean, they do have practically better archers in the form of, hold on. Can I... But they have hammers, and they have the Comet of Sigmar, which is arguably better range. Nice! I've been pretty lucky with hitting perception. Is that a trap? It is not. Perfect. Okay. So what I want to do is something like this. We're going to set him here, because what this will do is covers both angles, and they'll probably see him and want to fight him. So we put one here, and then we'll put another one around there. And they'll get pinched, and it'll really have us in a better position to cover each other. Viking, I do want to go up here. I really don't. Well, he's not going to charge, is the problem. His charge gets better after. Are we equal here? Seems weird. The angles look weird. That one's it. That's the angle. Okay. Once he gets 6 points, it's charge into a second hit, which will be fine. And then when he gets 7, we'll teach him strong blow first. And yeah, he'll be online at that point. So the nice thing is we gave him the purple armband, so he's in a good standing right now. I think what we'll do is do my typical strategy of double dipping the charges. We'll just put it here. So if they try to surround either of these two after their first round of charges... What the... Where are these guys at? Oh! Okay! That is not preferred. I didn't realize we were set up this way. I was not paying attention. Are we seeing anyone in there? Okay, we do see a hero. I think the way I want to do this is like... I don't think that lady we saw will come out. The nice thing about story missions to keep in mind is they typically won't chase out like they're a proper warband. They're almost treated as their own. Now, I don't remember any of her moves. Let's look. She have Chains of Chaos, first rank. Meh. Words of Pain, not bad. It's an AoE. For them, they don't have to worry about it. But here's the thing. Why would you ever cast this? It hits everyone from 19 to 26, but she hits 53 to 65. And AoE is good. Yes, if you can hit 4 enemies, that's great. But if you're already engaged with 4 enemies in a close enough proximity, you've probably messed up. So I don't think that's ever going to happen. Passive skill. She has Force of Will, Stun Resist, Magic Resist. Resist Magic. Does he have any skills? These are her... She has no active skills? Huh. This is good. This one's not bad. Doesn't tell me what the cost is, though. Which is weird. But that's okay. Yeah. Word of Pain, not worth it. I don't know how I want to handle this. I think what we'll do is just kind of set up a double charge here. The only thing I might have messed up, though, is I think my archers might... There's no way down over there. There is a way down over there. Wow, look at that. I've never known that. I've never seen an AI take that. Mostly because it's a dumb idea, but... I guess they showed me! Ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna risk them right now because that one lady's gonna come out of there in a hurry. So I think I'm just gonna set them up here to just kind of like hold the line. It's gonna take them a little bit to meet up is the problem. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Pirates are a Sister of Sigmar DLC. I think she's pinching me in, so I'm just gonna shoot her. Wow. I do think she has the ability to charge. The problem is dealing with that. How much does she have right now? 3 points, so we would have to get a charge on her. Which, we can actually build around that. We did get away. The problem we have is our best charge scenario here is probably going to be just setting up a trap for him. And I think that's what we're going to do. We'll see if their leader comes out. If she doesn't, we're not worried about it. We're just going to kind of get a double surround here so she doesn't get the archer. That's all I care about right now. Yeah. She might charge one of those two. That's likely. That's okay. They're not my main damage source. 39 to 43 is not all that much damage. She has great weapons. It is a first mission, but I don't want to take any damage. I don't have to. It's just unfortunate that... see, if he had a bow right now, I could switch that out, which is why it's a smart idea. We're just not doing that. And I don't think their leader came out. So... yeah. Plan stays the same for him. I want these two to hold the front line. They're holding the gate. He is not. So he's just going to sit right here. Watch this ambush range. What is she going to do about it? You know? There's nothing she can do about it. I'm just going to catch her for moving. There you go. I should be able to get into range. There. I have +2 movement range, so I can just kind of trap her here. So she has no option. If she doesn't move, fine. I don't care. Works for me. I'll just sit there and shoot her all day. Ah, they did come out here. That's not bad damage, but she's probably going to hit me back. She did, but she's dead now. The only thing that sucks is she's going to hit me again, which is how that usually goes. She actually missed. Very lucky. Very lucky. But he does have an epic mace, so he gets out of this engagement by himself. And he's still very, very squishy. He has nothing of substantial value. Well, he does have the epic mace. In this scenario, I'm just going to check what's going on in here. Because that was the main threat. She was it. I think we still want to run these guys around because... problem is how slow that's going to be. But that's okay. He's already beat up a little bit because she got a nice hit. Is this a trap? It is actually a buff. I was really just doing that to kind of clear the way so I didn't have to keep farting around with it, but... there we go. That'll work. We're covered. I was honestly thinking, whatever. I think the archers will be fine. I don't know where she was headed. How do I want to handle this? I think we'll leave her hanging here just to cover the archers for now, because I want to swing everybody around and get them teamed up. Going in and trying to force an engagement is probably what they expected you to do, but I just don't see that happening. Yep, here it goes. Watch this damage. Watch it not happen because I missed. And she did not miss. That's not good, Viking. That was your whole main chicken there. You needed to hit that. Yep, got double hit. That's on you, Viking. That was all you, buddy. You needed to not mess it up like that. You needed to not do exactly that, and he did it. Which, that's early game. Early game is just robbery waiting to happen every turn until you can... Yeah, they're probably just going to charge them, but that's okay. Unfortunate, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright, we want to move here. Cover it. Oh yeah, I should rename one of the people as your character, Fiona. You'll just have to pick the one you want. Because this one will be like the mercenaries where we rename it. You know what? If he can get a kill, that'd be great. We'll take the XP. Oh, okay. She'll dodge on a 44. I'll miss on 80s. She'll get the dodge on 44s. She's got an arrow in her lack of an eye, so that's going for her. Oh, God. It's going the whole way through. Jeez. All right. One of you two surely will get this hit. There we go. Mercs and Undead. Yeah. We should name them. Naming them's good. It really sucks that the Viking took a hit there, but like I said, it's kind of brutal early. Both of my high weapon damage characters both got hit. What can you do? We already killed two of their major players off, though, so I'm going to see about the front door, because if we can just shift gears and go in the front door, then we will. What do we got going on? She's still standing there. 2 henchmen. We're pretty clear to move in. I think what I will do... We'll just take the relic on him.
Added. Objective completed.
Wait, it's saying defile the shrines, defile the bell. The bell is where the impressive's sitting. Okay. Okay. We're not in a hurry for anything right now, so I think what we're gonna do is go to Gnar. Gnar gets the buff. Okay, we're good. 20% might as well be like a 1 in 3, I would say. I mean, it's actually a 1 in 5, but it's usually more than that you're gonna eat it. Okay, so I think if we walk in the door... Wait, before we commit the turn, watch this. Let you check. 25. She's in heavy armor. She can't make it the whole way up. She can't. We know she can't. Heavy armor is just too burdensome. Okay, let's move. Might as well just grab this while we got the chance. Scavenge. That's garbage. Yeah. First mission. What are you gonna do? How far do I think she could get to? Because what I want to do is bait their regular units into it. Who gets to go first? 49, 29. So she's still going on this turn. If these guys both get to go, they're both going to get a turn. Okay. Yeah, we have to keep that in mind. Okay, so what we want to do... Who's going to go first? She goes first. She goes later. So the way we want to set this up... We don't want to go too aggressive. But the only way to set that up... is we're going to have one guy in there. Okay. We're going to set up like this. Maybe too much. Okay, something like this. There's a reason this is weird. Don't worry. It will become clear in a moment. Yeah, you're not gonna... You're just gonna sit back here. He is way too beat up from one round. But that's early game. Okay, so we know what we got there. We want him to charge and end up holding right there with work. Okay, that's good. Good. So they're going to come up. They're going to try to get to him. They get ambushed. They try to move up the next character to surround. It won't work. Do I want him to move around? Nah, we'll send him back. We can't get in there. Okay. End turn. We're changing gears because we're doing fantastic right now. I mean, we could be doing much, much better, but that's alright. We're just gonna defile... Oh, she might come out here. Alternatively, if we play this weird. Let's not. I want to save her health, because she's got 35% damage reduction right now. And, she will fight the Impressive for me. She will club the Impressive down if I can set that up. Now, if you're going to fight the Impressive, just get everyone in. You got to dogpile the Impressive, if you're going to do it at all. So, we're going to move in. We're just going to set up a little wave here of arrows to let loose. Okay. There we go. So if they do come out here to fight Murga, they get shot twice for their troubles. Now, we're going to do the same for him. We're going to move him right about here. If they come up to fight anybody, they get arrowed. So here they go. 1 arrow to the face. 21 damage. Now, I don't know if she can move. No, she'll get ambushed. Yep. She did survive the fear. The only thing that sucks is she did keep it wide so someone can swing in there to his left, which means my plan didn't work. She's dead. That was not the plan. They might just charge. Yeah, she's just charging him. She failed the fear, so this might mean a miss. She hits on a 37 charge. There is no planning that can get around that. That is just the game robbing you. Because, haha. I think what I can do is just move him way out this circle. Because I just want to get a surround on her. And miss on an 87! She hits on a 37, and I miss on the 87. That is this game in a nutshell, isn't it? She probably has nothing. She does have nothing. Okay. I don't think I care to surround on her. We might have to. That's our only choice. Yeah, just hit her. Actually hit her, please. Please. Now, what she'll want to do is fight him. She will not want to fight one of the basic units. She's not moving. Okay. That's fine by me. Oh, that wasn't even the character I thought it was. There was more hidden away than I thought. They are hitting a lot while I am not. That is bad news, especially on a first mission when everything's down to dice. Really getting robbed. We really don't have a way through. Okay. I didn't see that third or that fourth character. Huh. Okay. I think our best play here... Who's the person going first? You? Yeah, no. Our play here is to start deleting people, so... Oh, you're not gonna make that cast? Alright. We're gonna move over here. We're gonna give you a buff. Because I'm gonna have him go in and delete somebody. That's the play. Other than that, he can move in. Yeah, if they keep getting all these nasty hits on low percentages, I am in trouble. You really need to not have that happen. You... Delay. Because Viking should be able to walk up and double hit. You better. Oh, wow. We're still not going to kill? That is unfortunate. And we're going to miss on a 93? Ay, ay, ay. They really don't want me to win this, do they? These numbers. I think I've rolled 4 or 500s already on this mission. Jesus, calm down, game. They're being very, very unkind. We better hit on both. Because we really need these hits to start landing, you know? I feel like I'm not asking too much from you, game. I want my numbers to be numbers that matter. Alright, just grab 27 gold crowns, fine. How's it going, Death? The numbers, what do they mean? They mean nothing, because you could still whiff hard when there should be no excuse that you whiff that hard. Alright. Okay, I think if he pinches in here, she should be dead. She's not dead! She's actually gonna live through those swings. Oh, no, she didn't. We're fine. Shh. Okay, nothing of value there. Okay, just get your body in front of the other two so that this lady can't do anything mean. Because they want to be mean right now. Alright, that's one I want to say foundation every time. One fountain down.
Objectives updated.
Destructive Rage. 10% melee damage. Nice. Weird that it's 2 turns. That is so minimal. I don't know if she's gonna move in to fight her. I'm just gonna put her right here like this, just to kind of catch her. Yep, just in case. She's stuck. She's not stuck, but I think they know what I'm doing, so... Understandable, they don't want to deal with it. There's archers considered. She's in heavy armor, so I'm not too worried about her getting all the way up here. I think I could just set up a nice little spot here to... Actually, with heavy armor, why don't I just move... nowhere. Okay. Nothing I can really gain right now, so never mind on that. Just sit right here. This'll work. This'll cover it. I think... Can you squeeze in here? Yes. Okay. That tells me what I need to know. I'm hoping they'll be able to shoot anybody trying to do anything funny, like her running forward, but who knows. Okay. Yep. That'll cover those two, and then next turn we can move in, and we'll all be ready to move. This is not going as clean as it should be, by the way. It's just not, but... I don't think she can get all the way up here. And I think what we'll do, because they will definitely want to walk around him. She can hit really hard, but I think it still makes the most sense to just set up an ambush. Yep, because she'll try to walk by him. That's a free opening. She'll probably walk away. He's beat up. Actually, I don't have to risk him. If I just put him here in dodge stance, they'll see that, and they'll be like, and they'll try to run up. I want to bait her out. But we're killing so many of them. Really? That's weird.
A new round has started.
Alright, well, if you're not going to stop me, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to just start defiling.
Objectives updated.
You get Destructive Rage? Wow, okay. The only thing that sucks is I'm not going to get much use out of it. Yeah, that'll work. If it hits. And I don't take a bad debuff from it. Okay, that's fine. That's all he's going to do. As of right now, he'll be a secondary protection for him. We're going to move up and start peppering her in the face, I think, is the play here. There we go. That covers that. This guy is just way too beat up. Due to some unfortunate timings. I think if we just do an ambush, we can hopefully out-trade anybody who tries, but... So there is still a hero somewhere? Ah, she's out there. Yeah, this is where I could have messed up. I think our best play here is to just set up a dodge here. Because if she comes around that corner, she won't be able to charge. She'll walk into it, and we're going to prey on the dodge coming through. Unlikely, but we don't have much of a choice right now. Okay, this guy is very weak. But he does have enough health to deal with anything, so... I don't know how I want to do that. Okay. Really don't know. Okay, just sit here. I'm really afraid to engage because all my characters are taking hits they shouldn't be taking. I mean, I could just try to hit them both with debuffs. There you go. That's how you want to do it. That's how you want to do it. They both have nasty debuffs right now. Are you still stuck? Ah, she figured it out late. Evil. Don't miss. Nice hit. Now she should miss on the refund. Did that? Wait, what? Why didn't she swing? Was her hit chance 0 or something? Oh! That is improved. Chain of Chaos? Chain of Chaos on a basic unit means they can't swing at all. That's weird. Ooh, wow, that's, fortunate amount of cover. Whatever, I'm gonna go for it. I don't care, I'm gonna shoot at you. You're not stopping me from doing it. Any damage we can soak here is great. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, you can't even see her from there. Okay, so from here then? Well, the problem is that lady's out there, so we don't want to do that either. Oh, you can't see anybody from there. This is unfortunate. I think what we'll do is just... She's not going to attack this person, so... She might. If she does, fantastic, because my archers aren't going to take much damage, so... Ah, she did come in. I wondered about that, if she'd make the move. And she did. Where's she going? She might not go far, because that was a bad move on her part. Yep. Very unfortunate. I could walk into her, maybe? Nope! No, I couldn't. That would hurt a lot if I hit it, but the problem is hitting it. And then she gets it. You know what? We gotta bait out the swing anyway. Well. Alright. In this scenario, just charge. It's guaranteed she's dead. Okay. We'll take a crit. That'll make up for those other hits that shouldn't have happened. Like a 37. What are the odds of that? Well, pretty high, actually, but... Okay, who's our injured characters? Who can she reach? Probably nobody. Yeah, she's not getting out of there, I don't think. She might not even make a move. We'll see. She should, but... Yep, she's active. Went for the archer? That's fantastic. That's actually exactly what I wanted. That is perfect.
A new
Unbelievable. Okay. Can I get this without wasting the movement? No. That's alright. I should be using him to get Destructive Rage, but that's alright.
Objectives updated.
Wonder how much that'll stack up to. Oh, they're each their own buff, so probably not much. There we go. Another one. He's gonna hit like a friggin' truck.
Objectives
Get ready for this. That's 30% extra damage. Oh, yeah. This is gonna hurt. If he hits. 36? Nice. Very nice. We'll take that. That is a lot of damage. That's the dummage there. That's alright if he misses this. I mean, it sucks, but she'll be dead before she gets another turn. Her dodge failed? Wow, she got robbed. The nice thing is this is a lot of experience going around. We just don't want Murga to take all of the resource if we can help it. Yeah, charging's still not good because of the point allocation. He might be able to just kill her in one swing, which would be very preferred if he could do that. So we're gonna try for that. Good. Didn't need the crit, dude, but do what you want to do. The nice thing is we're deleting off the characters. We'll take that shield, actually. The mace isn't bad. Okay. Next thing we want to do, just walk up into here, take another swing. Excellent hit. Excellent. That's good XP. That was 1 XP right there. All singular XPs, just fantastic. I mean, the levels aren't very big in the first place. This man's not level 1, is he? No, he's not. So this will work out if he can get this kill. Fantastic. I doubt she has anything of substantial value here. No. The shield's okay. We'll take it. Okay, so there's 2 things we need to do. 28 gold crowns is really not worth the effort of looting it. I may just put it away. We got plenty of space. Yeah, right there's what we needed to loot. I'm stupid. That's alright. This is fine. We'll just do that. That archer can walk up and grab 3. As long as he doesn't get stuck sitting there, it's good. He's standing in a weird spot that's not helpful. We'll take this route, which will let us do this, and then swing that. This is called the cheesy squeeze, that movement there. Scavenge, let's see what we get. Oh, he already has gold. If you already have gold, pick up the gold because you're just going to stack it. Because it stacks, it's worth picking up. Normally, no, but in these missions, you're going to get a lot of gold, so. Smelling salts? Oh. That's not what I thought it was. Unholy Relic and Murga's Relic. Okay. So we still have a lot of stuff to get done, but Murga can do those and then head for the other thing while our leader's taking care of the other nonsense. So we're good right now. He's not really in a position to do much, but that's okay. He's still got enough health to handle things, because now they won't spawn heroes, which is very important. The hero spawns are what's scary. Murga can go here. She can take care of the one thing, which is this. Just burning it.
Objective completed.
Destructive Rage, really not all that much of a buff in the grand scheme of things, but... Oh, wow, she actually got right through that. So I need her to go out here. She should be able to grab this next turn, and then we're going to just shift our whole team upstairs. Is the plan. So, reload. Well, we're not going to shift upstairs. We need to set up a... kind of a downstairs hold. For Probably 2 turns. Yeah. But once we get everyone moving up, it's fine. But we need to do that first. The archers are in good health, so they are going to stand in a line. I think another thing to keep clear with archers that's, I think, a really helpful thing to do is try to have them each on a different, like, very close, but still different initiatives. And the reason I think that is it helps you predict which one goes each turn. Because if they're on the same one, it randomizes. And that's not good. It's unpredictable, and that's the issue. No one's going to swing at him, so do this. He's got the blue sword, so if there was one of the 2 henchmen that you didn't want to have take the hit, it was him. Doesn't matter. Okay. So I don't know how many they have on it. It is just the first mission, so I don't think they're going to be super evil about it.
A new round has started.
But you do have to be careful. They can and will spawn stuff upstairs, so you don't want to run into that. Defile the hammer! Good. Ew.
Objective completed.
Urgh. If only it's stacked in a different way, the Destructive Rage would be a way better buff. The way I want to do this is actually different. Because I want to make use of all of this movement range up to here. Actually, that's not going to work the way I wanted. Let me head back. You want to move to here to get around this to there. The reason I want to do that is this is where a lot of my movement would get wasted. I need to get to that one, then head to the left because that's where the stairs are.
Updated.
Okay. And there you go. Yeah. So now next turn, he can grab those in a row and start heading for the stairs, which means we can start moving everyone towards the stairs. In fact, we can move him up the stairs just to give it a look-see. Their stuff is upstairs, so we're fine just moving this way. So we're gonna just start slinking everybody down that way. Nice thing, well, the bad thing is our highest movement guy is the Viking, and guess what? The Viking is the most likely to die. At least with this current position. Because of course he got hit twice. Of course. That's why melee resistance is really good. It's also why dodge also ends up really strong, because when you're building dodge, you're getting melee resistance. So dodge just ends up being the better end game. You would want parry to be, you know, good, but parry just has too many things that just go, ha ha ha, you can't parry this, which actually the Chaos benefit from. Dodging, there's moves that get around dodge, which are good. But, yeah. Honestly, your best bet is always to just...
Objective completed.
Go dodge. I just like to not go dodge. Wouldn't that just be wiser to climb there? There you go. Worked for her, because she has really high throughput. But, you know. Look at that. She's already up here. Gotta be careful. Because, right up those stairs sits an impressive unit. Keep that in mind. And impressive units are scary! And I want to have a lot of people there. I don't want Murga to fight it alone. I think Murga wins in this trade-off. However, I don't want to risk it. My dice have not been great this mission, so... Redemption and revenge. Well, kinda. Maybe. We're just gonna put him right here. Okay. And the nice thing is we're keeping together. Look how many they're spawning. It's like 2 a turn. Risk it for the biscuit? No. I don't want the biscuit. I want to win. And I want to win without risking everybody. Of course, we are moving up there, and I want to be clear. We're moving up there, leaving behind the leaders, so... Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. The biscuit wants me, I don't care. I don't care. What the biscuit wants is not a concern of mine. Though the nice thing is the things they're going to send at me are going to be very basic units. And as the missions go on,
a new round,
you know, it'll be easier to deal with these basic units. Okay. Defile the shrine. That's not very nice. Well, I mean...
Objectives updated.
Biscuit expecting me to care when... It has to go both ways. You can't just... Can't be one-sided.
Completed.
I don't want the biscuit. I don't want the biscuit. Okay. I'm gonna park him here, and the reason for that is just vision. Because they can spawn directly around walls if they want to. No one's looking. They can spawn. What you got in your pack? Nothing. Fantastic. That means he can run up there and grab all the goodies. The Viking... Not in the greatest of positions. Let's just go out here and keep an eye out. How much you got in your pack? 1. Okay, yeah, he'll just be a loot grabber. Or if something needs deleted, he can move up there next turn. Okay. We're looking good. I don't want to go too much further. She's there. I know she is. Right there's all the goodies, but we're gonna just... Do I want to bait her out? Because I wonder if she went. I mean, we're gonna have to bait her out next turn anyway. She's there. I know she is. What we do is just ambush stance. I think like this. I think she's tucked around the corner to the left. Okay. Here we go. I mean, the archers are pretty much irrelevant for the rest of this mission, for what we're dealing with, because if you remember, the impressive of the sisters, 200% range resistance, which is very strong. Very strong. That is a great protection, which means you just build her into melee resistance, and then she really doesn't take any damage. She does have low stun resist, but you build her into melee resistance, it's like, oh, okay. Well, that is a thing. She gets heavy armor, just base kit. Doesn't get slowed down by it. Base kit. She's very good. And she can pick stuff up, which is weird, but, you know, again, very powerful. The worst one is the rats. The rat's impressive. It's just so... He gets no benefit, but just has stupidity, and it's like, really? I used him, and there just was no benefit from having him. You had to babysit him for no particular reason. You could get his stupidity to not be an issue, but then you're just juggling around fixing a problem that doesn't come with a benefit. That really hurt? Yeah. They did not want the rat impressive to be strong, I guess. Which I'd say that's a pretty cool flavor, is the rats can't control their impressive and he's really stupid. But the problem with that is that he gets no benefit. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. How bad is that? It could be worse. There she is. What's your movement? 40? So she's late on the turn order. Okay, we can bait that. We can bait that. Yeah, this could be ugly if we do this wrong, but that's okay. I think I have the idea for it. How do I want to do it? Well, she's gonna get in if I don't. Okay. Okay, there's a way I can do this. I think I'm just gonna pinch him here, just so they can't run by him. Just in case. Alright, so you are also going to follow up. You're going to be helpful. Front line. So just tuck in there. Because I want to surround this lady and beat the hell out of her. Okay. So how I want to do this is get the most surround possible. There's not much of a way to do that. Because she's going to come through the door. Like, that's just what's going to happen. Now, I could do a dodge, but I only have a 45. I think I'm better off just getting an ambush on her and then using that to reduce her hit chance. That's my only option here. Now, for the archers, like I said, they don't really have much they can do here, so they're just going to sit here and just kind of set up dead zones. You're just going to cover the floor. Anyone tries to run in, they get shot. They could grab supplies, but I already saw the supply amount was very, very low, so... Nothing of value to be grabbed. Look at that. Very powerful thing if you could set that up, but they'll probably just avoid it. There you go. I don't think there's much else. I think what I'm going to do is just set these two to just kind of be like gatekeepers. We're just going to hold the stairs here. If anyone comes up the stairs, they meet the two buddies, the two brothers. They always have brothers now. I don't know what's up with that. 60 damage. Excellent. Let's see if she hits back. She goes with Sinful Speech, which is fantastic because that doesn't even matter to me. Now, the smart part of that is it means I don't get to swing back, but... Nice. Oof, the trade-offs. Alright. Fantastic, she's dead. I knew we were going to take a lot from her, but that worked out because she wasted one on Sinful Speech. Is Sinful Speech not in a... Hold on, what? Yeah, Sinful Speech was not an aggressive action. I didn't know that. She swung 3 times? No, she only swung twice. Yeah, that was the impressive I walked into. Not great. Imagine my surprise. What I thought that was a story boss. And I mean, technically it is. He doesn't have a lot of damage, so I think what I'm going to do is just give Murga here buff. Ow! He needs to squeeze through, actually. Does he need to climb up? I think he does. Although the odds of him making it are low, and I think if I whiff it... Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now. Get around the corner. Yeah. Yep. It's better I have more spots to surround and beat the hell out of her than anything else. At current point, I don't think him swinging is a good idea, but we're going to try for it. That was bad. Yeah, she hit a dodge on a 17. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good, because that means Murga doesn't have to deal with it now. Huh. Annoying. Alright, we're all in. She dies, or we lose a character. That's what's gonna happen here. So, everyone better start hitting. There we go. Viking will do it. Viking isn't messing around. Let me see what the surround is, because I really don't want to risk. I think they both can get in there. Yeah, they can both sneak in. Yeah, this is good damage. She's dead. This is beautiful surround. Actually, this might be a bad play because it might block that. No, it should be fine. Okay, that's good. Okay. Because if he can get the kill, it's better than Murga getting the kill. Good. That's better. It's better because that's experience we can use. How many spots do you have? 3. Okay, yeah, check it. Got that, and that. Okay, there you go. We got all the wordstone, which is fantastic. There was really not a lot here, but when there's little, you should grab it. It's still super critical that you have it. Yep, that'll be fine. Actually, that was stupid. They'll climb and charge me. That's a learning lesson, by the way. That is what happens there. So she cannot do anything with this anymore, so she can just turn around and kill some enemies. Preferably not. She's just gonna sit right here in defensive stance. Well, not defensive, dodge stance. Like I said, we want to... Where was that one at? Where did she set up? We saw her. That's her, yeah. So we should be seeing her. That's alright. We already know what they're going for. They're going for the stairs. Whoop. We see her. Go for the 95? Nah, just Overwatch. Overwatch is just as good. If there was an Overwatch that would do more damage, we'd take it. Especially with these guys. Because there's no reason not to take it. They have the extra hit chance, which offsets their issues. And I want to be clear, an Overwatch that does extra damage. The Overwatch with a dodge is great, but not in PvE. You misplaced if you have to use that. I mean, you could put them aggressively up front and use it, but my concern with that, or my complaint with that, is even if you hit the dodge, they're probably going to swing again, and now you have to disengage to set it up again. Like, really not all that great. That was good damage. That took half her health. I don't know where she's going, though. Not a clue. That's okay. We're done here. We're getting this mission out of here. So this didn't take too long. Keep the plan. We'll guard the stairs. She might be running around to climb up that wall, is what I think she's doing. If I had to guess. These two holding this door is fantastic, though. Sigmar's going down. They tried to... Oh, she's going to try to climb. Nope, she didn't try for it. She must have run out of movement. Oh, who's that one? She must have blocked her from climbing. That's funny.
A new round has started.
Okay, so this guy just needs to get up there and defile this, so probably gonna miss on it. Nope. Okay, defile this and we're done. We grabbed all the loot we need. First mission for Chaos is very stable. The problem with Chaos is how squishy they are.
Objective completed.
And so the enemy's stronghold is brought to ruin. A lonely candle defying old night has been snuffed out, and the shadows have returned to claim their dominion. All hail the Shadow Lord, glory in him and despair. Your actions today have resonated into the depths of the pit. Gaze upon the blood you have shed, study the havoc you have wrought. Can you not see the words written there? Can you not discern the pleasure of our master? Terrible in his wrath, the Shadow Lord is indulgent in his favor. You will be rewarded for your service, defiling the sanctuary, profaning the holy icons of Sigmar, killing the deluded slaves of the Godling. These have drawn the attention of the pit to you. You should feel both honor and horror, knowing the eyes of our master are upon you. Behold, the holy hammer melts before my magic. Watch as the stigmata of change consumes this place. The walls pulse with glorious transition, throbbing with the purity of chaos manifest. The power of the Shadow Lord reaches into this place, draws it down to the reborn world that was brought to us upon his celestial chariot. Strip from this defiled sanctuary all that will aid you in your struggle against the unbelievers who would steal the gifts of the Shadow Lord. The Word Stone belongs to him and those who serve him, not to the inhuman beasts of the underworld or to the greedy sellswords. The Word Stone is ours, and death and terror shall be the price for any who dispute our claim.
Notice how she's talking about the Skaven and the Mercenaries, which are the only two other war bands that technically existed when this first came out. There was only the 4. I think you still ran into the other war bands, but they weren't playable, which was weird. I think that's how that worked.
The gods are with you.
I didn't get to experience that when it first came out. I only knew after it existed. Look at that. Look at that XP. He killed 3 people. It's just insane to get 9 XP in a level. He got a sword hand. So there you go.
Remarkable. Nice progress. Fantastic. A most uncanny prize. Nice.
He got a sword hand. There you go. We're getting a lot of weapons. Just give me telekinesis. They don't do that. They wouldn't give you a power like that. They just give you little body mutations. That's it. That's their gifts. Very aggressive gifts, I would say. So I think 12 is what I wanted for the upgrade to Chains of Chaos. I forgot how just straight up abusive the first rank of Chains of Chaos is. Like 2 costs to it? I thought it was just 1. That's strong with just 1, not 2. Jesus. The second rank is almost unneeded, honestly. But it depends what else you do. You don't need anything else for spells, but we'll go for the bonus one because I think that'd be great to loop on a very high-value target. So we'll get him to 12 there. Do I want to go agility? Probably. If I'm going to put him in risk, he needs high stats. Yeah, I think we need to make them more stable. We're starting to feel the concern quickly. Okay. He's going to go leadership because he needs it. And 12 leadership will put him at the insult range, which will be great for him. I don't think he can insult and then charge, like that full distance. For him, he's going strength. And just so you know, if I had tried to make him an archer, that would have failed already. He would have got this sword hand, and look at what it did to his arm. Like, yeah. Right there's his hand, like his finger bones. It's a little weird, but nice touch. But yeah, no longer an archer. That's it for him. We're gonna go to 6 strength. So let's look at it. The Piercer, the sword upgrade is 4% hit chance, which is really nice. I mean, at 15 weapon skill, you really don't need it, but... Oh, mutated arm's actually pretty bad. Range resistance -3 is meh, but it's not bad with your other archers. How awful? Yeah. Well, if he gets another hand buff, he's dual wield only, so probably best not to expect him to stick to heavy armor, and probably just make him a dodge-based character and just don't mess with it, which I think is what I'm going to do anyway. It's really the issue with Chaos is you never know when it's going to do that. Wait, when did I get all these? What? I don't recall getting all those, but sure. Yeah, you can see that the damage increase is there, but it's only by, like, 9 on both fronts. So, like, armbands aren't a huge increase, but it does matter. It always matters. 9 extra damage. Toughness. They can grab... Now, there was a way I built them, and I'm going to build them the same way. What I did for them... Let me see if there's anything for... I mean, honestly, the triple feature shots was one of the better things I did. I mean, even if you don't get them, it's just insane. It's so much value to have that. Hand shot's insanely good. The only other thing I could do alternatively... And I think it was intelligence. No, that ain't it. There you go. 9 intelligence for introspection. It turns... That one's weird. A battle plan restores 1 offense point that can be used to counterattack, cannot exceed maximum. Can only be used while not engaged. It's so weird. Oh, you can give it to someone else, that's why. Introspection is the self. This one, what you can do with them, if you give them the reload buff, and that, if they're in position, they can shoot, reload, shoot, introspection, reload, shoot, and then they end the turn. Which is okay, but honestly, the shot bonuses of these, like the hand shot is beautiful, knee shot sucks. Well, knee shot's not bad, but I wouldn't. Crippling shot is great. Hand shot and crippling shot are great ones. And I wish that one started with dodge. Nerve shot would be way better if it started with dodge and sidestep. That would be a really good one for archers. Because a lot of people want to use that. So you could just be like, get rid of it. They can't learn it. Entrenched, not really. Their ballistic skill can get insanely high, and I think I'm going to abuse that. There's really not much else, though. There is headshot, but I don't see why you would go for that. You would if they had guns. If you had a secondary unit with the gun. The problem is the minus 30. So they literally take the hit, like to their shot chance, like they're engaged already. Vital shot's okay, but not a big deal. Yeah. Pinning shot's not really good to hit people with, but you kind of need something else for them if they don't have the other shots. It really depends what I need. I mean, it only takes the one ability. I mean, I guess they could just grab introspection anyway at some point if they want to learn it. If they need. Because they each learn both of these. They'll learn crippling and they'll learn hand shot. And then, if for some reason I really need the last one. Oh, you know what it is? No. They could learn insult, and then there's another one that's just as good. I think it's this one. Exploit positioning's not bad. The range is a little short, but it's usually nice if they're already engaged for it. But I just don't think I'd use it. I'm a majorly melee build right now, so I could teach them insult just to have something to throw. I'm just not sure what I could give them that'll work. Leadership is okay. It would make a stick if we ever needed it, but I'm never going to build into it. The only other thing I could do is just go intelligence and give them knowledge of Mordheim so they can move around quicker. Would be potential. Other than that, I don't see what else I can grab them. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. It's either that or alertness, which is what I usually end up going. Concealment's okay. Other than that, nothing big. Yeah, let's do that for once. Let's go intelligence. And ballistic skill, because of course, if you're not hitting, you're not feeling good. Ballistic skill, intelligence, toughness. Hit chance, because of course. These will be my two heavy armor guys. These guys all leveled up at the same time with the same amount of stuff. My archers are doing fantastic with that. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Our blessings are a little bit scary, and I think I'm just going to make him into a burst character now. I see no reason not to. Now, what I may do is I'm going to go to Gnar here, and I'm going to take one of his armbands back and just give it to this guy. Because he's now very vulnerable. We're just going to go high agility with him, give him sidestep. I'm changing my mind on him already. I'm already scared that he's going to get hit with a second arm buff. If you hit it on the first one, the thing that's different with these guys is they're always dual wielding. So them getting arm buffs is like, whatever. They're going to do it anyway. Although it is weird with him. I think they have an extra one. I don't think other people can do it. But for them, they get like an extra arm for the sword buff, I think. It's weird. I think that's their benefit, is like they can always grab stuff. I think if they get 2 arm enchantments, they still are able to pick things up. I don't know that for sure. I never had it happen, but it's 3 arms. It's not like its own arm, but it's like an arm like splitting out of his other arm. So it's really weird. It's like an extra hit, but not. Doesn't seem like a really good use. As much as they talk about all these blessings, some of them are really dumb. But hey, do what you want to do. I'm sorry, what? Do I have a second purple mace? Honestly? Did I get a second purple mace? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy cow. All right, if you already have an epic, hold on. Let me give you a blue mace in your offhand. Vikings going all in. Yeah, look at that. I was going to ask if it counts as an extra hit. No, it doesn't. You would wish, but... So, our Viking is now our super damage, which is sensible. We do need to get more armbands, but like I said, somehow we ended up with 3 of them already, which is great. So any extra armbands we can get a hold of, that's good. For him, he's not doing great. I may, with him, just give him a bow eventually. And, you know, give him as much weapon skill as he can get. And then just go into ballistics. And then, you know, if he ends up using it, whatever, he'll have a bow. Because you might as well melee with his other thing if you're going to do it. But if he's sitting back, you know, whatever. Just do 1 swing and you're good. Okay. No bows to buy out of this set. Heavy armor is still a delay. For them, we're going to give them strength and toughness. And I think we're going to go intelligence up to 9. For the passive. For Knowledge Mordheim. Yeah. Knowledge Mordheim's worth it. And it lets him have Attracting Lure. And I think we won't go Insult with them because it costs too much. We'll do Attracting Lure into a Web of Steel every time, I think. So they're going to swing once, Attracting Lure, Web of Steel. So they could make use out of an extra swing. In the grand scheme of things. Based on how that ends, they're going to end up having a decent amount of accuracy, but probably nothing fantastic. Strong Blow's not bad for what it does. Now, other than that, not much. You know what? Kidney Strike. They'll learn Kidney Strike. I already know it. They will either charge or Kidney Strike into Attracting Lure, depending. If there's only them, they're not going to use Attracting Lure, but I think Kidney Strike is fantastic because that will set up other people, and they're at the end of the turn anyway. They're going to be heavy armor and holding positions. If there's not a better setup, that's it. They'll go Kidney Strike into Web of Steel. I would teach them Insult, but it's just not worth it for them to have it because they give up Web of Steel to do it. Other than that, I think that's it. We're not going to put the heavy armor on until they have 9 intelligence and get trained. So we're just going to hit confirm. And we'll get... We got another formula. As far as the supplies, I wish we were doing a little bit better. Let's hope we get another good mission. Strike teams, absolutely not. Strike teams, strike teams, strike teams? Come on now. Oh, my God. There we go. We'll take this one. We might get ambushed, but I just don't want strike teams. I hate the start. Supplies are good, too, so we'll go for this mission. Deploy. Okay, good. Game knows you love strike teams. It is the worst one. I cannot see a worse start. If you hit strike teams, it's terrible. If the AI hit strike teams... Like, when I play against them, if I was guaranteed not to be strike teams, I would abuse it. It's so easy. You can just know where they're going to be, fly up, delete one of the strike teams, and they're gone. They're already down 3. You had nothing. You flooded them. It's just ridiculous. Strike teams is such a bad start. Alright, so we need to get Wordstone. They're starting down here. Much more secure start. Where's all the Wordstone? Because we need 11. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe an 11 down there. This one's probably a good 11, but based on what they're getting, they're going to start here and swing up this way. Meanwhile, we're starting... Wow, what a terrible start. The only thing I could hope to do is swing someone down to grab that and get out of there. That's about it. I might do that with Viking because he can do that. For everyone else, I'm probably going to just try to set up... Probably here? If not here, there might be a good holdout. No, that's not a good holdout spot. Honestly, here's not bad. What are we fighting? Sisters, so they don't have a ranged opportunity. They could have magic, but that's not a big deal. I might have the Viking run down here, grab that one, and this one before they can move in. But they could get over there really fast, depending. Yeah, this is a little bit ugly. If we head towards the center, we could have one person grab 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab those. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that would be 11 if we did it and we didn't have to overextend. We could give up on those two. Well, we could grab these two and then just maybe grab, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. That would still be okay. We can have someone jump down there and grab that. Viking can rush this way. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. It's fine. That's good. You are not Viking. You are not going that way. Okay, where are we at here? I think we want to hold up here because that'll give us actually a good spot. It depends what the sisters do. If they run the whole way around, our archers are loose. But if we sit down here, they might just rush into us direct. I just don't know if they'll hold the height. I don't think they would. That would be weird. They're most likely to just charge into the center. But if we set up here, we can just hold this. Yeah, the bridge is out. With the bridge out, you can just hold here. So this is where we want to meet up. So archers are going to be there, there, and there. We're going to put one person here to just rush. That's fine. Yeah, we're just going to run there as quick as possible. Is that the farthest one over? I'm going to have him grab loot. Viking there. You can follow up there. Archers. We're actually going to fill up all the slots anyway, so I don't know why I'm messing around with it this much. Okay. Yeah. We got to fill up every slot anyway. That's the problem if you have that. You're just going to end up with people in weird spots. But the Viking is perfect because of his extra movement, so we're just going to go, go, go. So we could jump down straight away. Will that lead me anywhere? Ooh, we need to go. Well, he can grab that. He'll grab the 3. He's the least likely for that to matter, though. The only one that would suck is if he got a +1 to his casting, but... let me see. What do we have? It's all 3 of these. I think our best bet is ignore that now. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I know it's there, but... That's a cluster.
Updated.
And then I'll see if he can swing back around and grab that. Probably not. Wow. Plus movement? Nah. Couldn't be that lucky. Oh, he's done. Oh, alright. Whatever. Whatever. We can spend the time here to make stupid moves like this because we're not going to see him. I'm going to play this very back. And we'll slowly convene towards the center. So they're grabbing Wordstone as well. We might be hard-pressed to grab that one. But if they grab some, we'll just have to check their pockets. I'm assuming that one got grabbed. Or this one. One of those two. That one most likely if it was just sitting there. I think I was going to have him go in there. It's not looking like it. Oh. I didn't even think I was going to grab that. Well, I was thinking I was going to grab it. I just didn't have a plan for when I did. Don't hurt yourself. They look really cool when they jump down. The problem is they hurt themselves and look like an idiot, so... He'll help with grabbing this. Alright, this guy needs to run ahead, grab this, and maybe that one is the hope. Okay, just grab from the opposite side, just to get that little bit extra movement. Watch him get hit with the -2 movement. That actually sucks. I'd have preferred the -2 movement, now that you've done that. Okay, he'll just slink out and grab that next turn. I don't want them to see me for free. Okay, watch the Vikings zoom away. Yeah. If you look at what he did, he went from here to here. The Viking went from here... I know he went from here all the way down here to grab this, so...
Objectives.
Quite strong. Let's hope it isn't -2 movement. That one sucks, but not a big deal because we're not dealing with it. You know, he's just running around grabbing stuff. These first couple turns will be very straightforward. They're grabbing Wordstone as well. Look at that. Which is fine. If they're grabbing Wordstone, it means they're dirtling. So, we're okay with that. As long as they don't see me, they dirtle. Although Sisters of Sigmar are a little scary, what they can do. Do I want to jump down there? Because that could end badly. Take damage. I do need to grab that stuff, so yeah. Hoarding Wordstone? Well, we're both trying to do it. Oh, it's in the building, huh? Okay, well then I'm going to go for the building in that scenario. Okay. The nice thing is when you can hit that spot there, it's like a free runaround to grab things. Huh? Oh god, is it outside? Oh god, it's at the top floor! Alright! That sucks. It's not down there, is it? How close are we here? Okay. I think we see it down there, do we? No, it's not there. If it was... Wait, what? Oh, well, we're stuck in now. I did one of those weird runaround things. Alright, that's fine. I think we can see it in there if we looked. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. We're dirtling. We're grabbing the Wordstone. We're actually going to get a secondary mission done for once. And I don't mean the story one. If you can hit the secondary objectives in the early missions, it really smooths out the early game. That's like the thing that matters most, is smoothing out the early game. The early game's where you suffer the most. And we're just gonna grab that. The blue helmet's good. Just grab it. I just don't want it being in my loot. If you grab it, it means it clears it out, and then other things get in the way. Is there a way through? Either way, we're jumping. So what we're gonna do is reset him. I would like for him to jump, but he's not gonna be able to on his turn. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, we can walk around. It's fine. So we either run up that hill to jump, or we run over here to jump. One way or the other, you're jumping. We've been lucky thus far. We've been hitting all of our 70s. I mean, we could probably hold up right there. That's usually a good hill. This right here. But if we're planning to get those, like we're going to grab this one, right? We have 3 right now, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, maybe he can get to that next turn, but otherwise we have to grab this. A little greedy, but it's doable. I mean, getting into the center's probably the greedy part there. Ah, really? We're not going to be able to jump without... Oh, yes we can. Nice. Always try to scum those extra little bits of movement out if you can. Obviously. Obviously. Scum out the extra movement. But yeah, if you can hit the one... I think the one mutation you can get with the face covering... I think perceptions are... cost nothing. It's not like the sister where it costs nothing. Or I think that one's like more chance to succeed. But this is gonna hurt. Oh, 14 damage. They become the booty sister? Yes, they do. But the thing of that is, theoretically, if you really, really, really want to do it, you could guarantee infinite movement. It's just going to be very, very slow. Which, I would say if you have the patience for it, do it. If you don't have the patience, don't do it, obviously, because I can tell you I don't have the patience for that. Because it's kind of twofold issue. Ooh. It's going to be harder to move through than I thought. Whatever. The archer's being up front's going to be better anyway. He'll take his time and grab stuff. But it is something to keep in mind. If you have a zero-cost move that you can keep spamming and it doesn't end your turn, it's technically infinite movement. It's just very slow. I don't know that I condone it, only because I value the person's time who's doing it over having to do that. I feel like if it wasn't such a time sink to sit there and slowly be like, perception, perception, perception. Like, yeah, I would say abuse it, but it's just so much time. It's not worth it. At the point you're doing it, I don't know. You could be doing other things like petting Keyman or talking to Keyman or praising the Keyman. Whatever you want to do, there's a long list of things you could be doing. They're in heavy armor, by the way. That many of them being later than me means heavy armor. Which means it's going to be a little bit hard to crush through their health. But
a new round has started.
It also means another thing, which is that going to be up there? I have a feeling it would be, but it could be in this room. Nope. Okay. 3. Do we see it up there? Oh, no. Wait. It's probably up there. I see it. It's up there. Okay, 84. Nice. It is up there, but I was looking at the wrong one. But yeah, that one's right there. We're going to grab it. And we're just going to hop right down. Scavenge. It's a shard. Not bad.
Updated.
But yeah, the boost of getting the perception, it's eh. It's not the worst, though. I can tell you that after having played all of them, it's a lot better than I give it credit for. But I got -2 movement. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Perception is valuable. You can set up for the AI to waste charges, and that is super valuable. And I'm going to say it's even more valuable than on this warband because you're going to end up with a lot of light armored squishy targets. And yeah, it's good. It's very good. It's very powerful. I recommend it. It's just, I feel that it's hard to commit an entire strategy point on a chance that they'll see them. But if you can guarantee it or spam it until it works, you know, well, that's just great. Do we think that's... Oh, yeah, it's on the bottom floor. So with what we currently have 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 11. He could walk across and grab this, but I feel like we'll get busted if we do. If I stick here, I might be able to get away with it because I haven't seen him yet. So I think we're just going to leave him here, and he's going to jump down, grab that one next turn. And then we're just going to we're going to try to greed this one, I think. See how that works. We have to go for the other one? Fine.
Objectives updated.
Is there any way for him to run down and get something? Not really. At this point. Did you get a movement buff? Ooh, -5 strength. That sucks. It's a lot of damage to lose. Not the worst thing in the world, but it is something to lose. Viking's gonna grab those supplies if it happens, but I just kind of want him here just in case he needs to move up. We are in a very good position to... That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to waste the movement. Alright, well, that's fine. Nice land, chicken legs. Okay, this is perfect. Yep, grab that.
Objectives updated.
He might be able to... Nice! Free heal. On the wrong target, but hey, we'll take the not a debuff thing, because he currently has a warp effect he doesn't want. Let's just slink through... How much movement, or how much stuff do you have? You have 2 spots. I'm gonna check this. Shield is okay. Helmet's okay. Helmets are harder to come by than shields. You end up with a lot of shields. And you can steal shields. Change his name to Chicken Feet? I could. Oh, Chicken Feet the Viking. Man, they're grabbing stuff too. They've grabbed 4. Poor Viking Thor laughs at him. I mean, maybe. That noise. Okay, so he can grab this. Oh, good. We didn't even have to waste him, the movement. We got it all in one.
Objective.
We're getting good shards out of this. Now, it is on Brutal, so... Gotta keep that in mind. Nice. Movement? How did he have the movement to swing that? Oh, right, because I was in the middle. Okay, it's fine. Is there a jump down point here? That'll have to work. Okay, where does that leave me? Yeah, right there. Right there where I kind of wanted to set up, but we'll see how that goes. I think Viking can grab... I only grabbed the helmet, so next turn he can grab this and then slink away, so that's fine. Old Chicken Feet. I don't know if I should name him Chicken Feet or Chicken Foot. They're grabbing a lot of Wordstone themselves. So they grabbed these 2. They grabbed this one. How much did they grab right now? 5? Yeah, they're grabbing all the easy ones here. But we won't have to commit to anything. That's 6 from their area. We love Wordstone. I mean, the nice thing is if it goes well, our archers can just pinch it off of their bodies. Like, that's something to really keep in mind is we can just steal it back. They'll walk it right to us. And if we can get busted now, after the Viking gets out, That's really good for us because... Oh, you don't have movement. Okay. Oh, where's he at? Oh, he has to still jump. Oof. Poor guy. That's alright. We're still not engaging in any fights right now, so we're alright. Yeah, their whole team is later than us. So that's a little bit weird. I mean, this is like a thing where you could be like, oh, well, they're later than me. That's so much advantage, but you can work around that. I mean, once you get to that point, it doesn't matter. Whoever gets the proper engage is just ahead on the turn in that sense.
Objectives updated.
How bad is it? -5 weapon skill. That's actually brutal right now. Where's he at? Okay, yeah, he can get up there next turn, so that's perfect. That's perfect. Getting these guys to level 3 is our first break point to really get them into a good spot. Then I can throw shields on them. I do want to get at least a blue shield before I start committing anything to them. Because I'd hate to have them in heavy armor and really far behind. But if you put heavy armor on them, they're just not getting anywhere. They're doing it fast. Oh, we gotta go up the stairs. Actually, it's perfect. Please tell me it's not a climb thing. Oh, perfect. It's only a fragment, but that's fine. This guy's only got a basic axe anyway, so... And I'd say I'd buy him a better weapon, but... No. Also, the nice thing is, with how this works with Chaos, is... Since we have epic one-handers, if my other heroes get blessings and lose all their... Well, I hope they don't. I want them to at least keep one hand available. But losing one hand means I can move, one epic weapon over to them, because they'll both need an epic weapon. Mace is preferable. I don't even know where I got all those epic items. No idea. I didn't see those get picked up. No idea where they gave me them. But that's the weird thing, is with the two heroes already wanting all of the armbands for themselves, I only have 3. There's just not enough to go around right now. If I can get blue ones, that's great. Now, the nice thing is we are slinging very quickly into the higher end weapons. Though the other issue with that is when you sling into those quickly, that also means that you are in an even more volatile early game. Because, yeah. We already have endgame weapons, but we do not have endgame stats or armor or health. Well, I guess that falls under the stats. But we don't have it. And when you don't have it, you're at high risk. I think Chickenfoot can grab that. So, for me, I think... You can get up here, Kenny. Stairs? Nope. Just a bedroom with a nice little candle. Just having a nice little... Plans for dinner until a comet hit the... You know, the whole startup is just like how this place was some huge town with all the decadence and high-end, and then you see houses like this, and it's like, Was it? Little board houses. Like, I don't think it was a... a high-end place in that regard. I think it was more of a place where there was many, many crack dens or something. Ah, shit, they saw us. Okay, we're not going for that one. Let's just do all the drugs. And that was it. That was the entirety of Mordheim. I do not condone such things. Don't do that. Live somewhere nice. Talk to Skaven. Talk to Skaven. There you go. Better than living in Mordheim, I guess. Unless you're in Mordheim to talk to Skaven, I guess. Don't do all the drugs. I can't recommend it.
Objective completed.
Oh! Wait, we're done? Could you, not lose melee resistance? That'd be great. Okay. Yeah, the Chaos are very lucky thus far. Despite the one time when it ripped us up. Oh, I'm just grabbing that for the sake of it. I am not giving that up. Can I grab it without wasting the movement? There you go. Clusters are worth picking up. I hit the brakes for clusters. Just don't be -2 movement. Okay. Yeah, that's actually great because that is not a detriment to me. I do not think they'll come and get me, but we'll see what happens. She is in light armor. She can't wear heavy. Actually, I think she... No, she can't. I remember. That's why I didn't grab Booty Sister. I did learn later the value of it. She is very evasive. I still find low value in her having really, really high... What's the stat? Hold on, I'm drawing a blank now. Alertness. Because she can have up to 20 alertness, and there is no benefit to that. She could be, like, highly resistant to ranged. That was it. That was the benefit of having that stat. But, like... Okay. You could just not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change gears, with what I was suggested with the blood offering into the runaway thing. If that gets around the 3 hits, I think you could just do both. Get the best of both worlds, because there's not much else for them. They're just going to do high damage anyway. What is this? Oh, the Bugman's Ale. Alright. Well, good news. This mission's already great. Now we can bait in the sisters that we need. Just shoot the hell out of them. We already have the Archer's corner here. It's a nice little place. They offer arrows for everyone. If you're not for Chaos, you get arrows for free. Look longingly into his very concerning eyes. Okay, so this guy... That's okay. He had no melee resistance in the first place, so that doesn't matter. He's probably the highest target because of the lost health. Set it up like this. Yes, I'm giving up a little bit of space, but... Or a little bit of movement, but... That's just in case they come up here. They probably won't. Hey! They have one of the pirates. Might have a gun. Oh, she's gonna climb up there. So if she does have a gun, we're in trouble. Because she'll have height advantage. It's unusual for AI to make use of it, but they might. Especially because we're still very, very early in the game. As far as armor and defensives are concerned. They have 2 really fast units. I think that's the only 2 quick units they have. I hope they're not stuck. They might be. So that's 60. She must be in heavy armor at 43. That's a pirate. Okay. I don't know what was going on with that turn. It was a very slow turn. I think I know what I'm going to do. If I can jump down from there, I think I'm going to set up my 2 henchmen. Maybe not the henchmen. They're a little beat up, and I really don't want them stuck on their own. Maybe?
A new round has started.
I just don't know if anyone's going to try to run through there. They might. That's likely, so I'm not going to do that. My logic there was I could attack their pirate if they tried to put her up there, but they're not going to do that. I already know that. Okay. So, we're baiting them in. I feel like we're going to run into one of their pirates and the booty sister. We're going to run into them early. I just want to point out, we have 20 out of 23 wordstone picked up. That pretty much means if I don't pickle this off of their dead bodies, we're not picking up any at the end of the mission. It's going to be all loot. And that could be good, because this is on Brutal. We can get some good loot. Now, the thing to keep in mind is I don't think the quality of the loot matters on difficulty. It just means how much of it there is. And how much you pick up at the end. But, with us already getting epic weapons, it's likely... I knew that was a trap. I knew it. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm not really interested in him getting attacked, so what I'm going to do with him is just set him in here. And they'll probably not go in there. It's unlikely they will anyway. There's too many layers of trap I got going on here. I think what we want to do is if they're going to try to go up the stairs, this is the best way to handle it. Because then they can't even get around the corner. Because might as well already have them try to get to the archers and then fail magnificently. Then try to fight with it. He can sit back here, I think. Yeah, right here will be fine. Because I'm going to have him... Well, he doesn't have the extra points, but that's okay. With his movement, he can get where he needs to. Let's see what they do. Where did we see her? Oh, way back there. She might be stuck. She appears to be making a move. How disgusted Chickenfoot is with this. This guy hated here. Is that the shadows off his mace? Yeah, it is. Okay. Nothing coming in yet. We don't need him here. I think what we'll do is tuck him in here. Same deal as the other guy. It seems like the runes are so small with these guys. Because they are that much taller. Okay. Good. I must say we are doing pretty well. I say how difficult it is for Chaos because of their difficulties there. It just puts them more at risk for things to go ugly. But you can play it a lot better with their health. The only problem with having a high agility character is you really want to end the turn. As weird as it seems, high agility characters are less likely to go, well, balls to the wall. If you have a high toughness, high strength character, you're going to fly in. You don't care. It's like, I got the health. I can support this. Well, agility doesn't. They don't have usually the health, or they give up the damage. So you don't want to fly in like an idiot with them. So you got to play it a lot more back and safe. Full send them? No. They're way too squishy. With the sisters, I could. And I did. It was just like, oh, is that the fight? All right. Line up. Next fight. Go. And it's like, I didn't care. It didn't matter at all. It didn't. They couldn't do anything about it anyway. Like, they had no answer to that. Sisters were unstoppable with no losses. Well, the sisters did have people go down, but that was when I was still trying to figure out the game a little bit. But sisters were super strong. In fact, the only reason I had issues was because I was trying to use casters. If you were playing it smart, just don't even do that. Just grab 2 of the one hero that just all melee. She's unbelievably strong. Just club everything. You're gonna walk up, club the shit out of them, and they're dead. All of their henchmen are great because they do what they're supposed to do. They walk up, they club. They're all super high strength, super high toughness, heavy armor. They all get intelligence because they're able to afford it. They all have high intelligence stat. So what ends up happening is you have very, very mobile henchmen in heavy armor. So they're scary. They're just scary. Club goes spur? Yeah, well, it does actually. It did. You just walked up and clubbed everything to death. There was no issue to it. Now, the other sisters that they had, the one henchman, I saw no purpose to them. They had 10 weapon skill max. And it was like, oh, well, you can put it into crit. And it's like, wow, that's useless. I mean, yeah, you could bait for crits, but like... Show us the Keyman you be petting. I'm not petting Keyman. I'm taking care of the mini Keyman that he has left behind. Keyman was here, but left shortly after I started. I'm picking away all the hair that he's leaving. There we go! Yeah, sadly no Keyman this time. I leave gifts of fluff. Well, I'm going to clean all of this up and wipe the desk down as my new computer gets here, but after that, I'm going to put like a towel or just something that will be able to wipe Keyman down because, I mean, this desk is filthy because he just brings in all of that dirt that he finds. He just busts in, hey, guess what? Here's some dirt. It's bad. It is everywhere. I don't even know how he finds it. He must seek it out because... he was a weird little kitty where he enjoyed his little baths, but then he stopped doing that. He learned how to clean himself and went, I don't want to do that no more. Is there a better percentage? Wow, you're just that defensive, huh? Holy cow. You know what? We're not too worried about it. We'll just set up a triple ambush here and then make use of it. He's rebelling. Cats just stop like in baths usually. Ooh, that's a free hit, huh? Actually, I'm better off just setting up an Overwatch. It's different later, but the funny thing with these guys is because of the extra hit chance with their Overwatch, it's usually best if they're not engaged to shoot them and then end with an Overwatch. Because that's 5% more likely to hit, just baseline with them. Usually it's not. So it's not worth it to risk those. But for them it is. Which makes them just so much more valuable there. Let's see if anyone else gets involved here. Like I said, I want to just try to bait out the... Oh, there we go. She's going to run in the front door, or she's going to try to run around. Nope, she's going in the front. She's going to go up there and jump down? That's so awkward. Don't do that. Oh, we missed. Please eat up all of her movement. Thank you. I really didn't want her to get that. That was actually a genius move by them to try that. That is an actual amazing play, because that would have caught him off guard. So we have 2 of their heroes here already. But that's perfect. Now I can just take care of them. Their leader's just gonna run into trouble and get shot up. She only has 2 swings in her anyway. And if she wastes it buffing herself, which she did last turn, so she might do it again. Their henchmen are never going to get involved, by the way. They put all their henchmen in heavy armor. It's a good plan. I did it, but...
A new round has
The Hammer
started.
Squad is definitely not to be trifled with. I'm going to hit him with a buff. This could end badly if I hit a negative here, and it's an AoE. And I didn't, so we're good. Well, time to see where she was headed. Wow, she actually resisted that? Didn't resist that? Oh my god! Why would you do that? He's not going anywhere. She's gonna swing. Oof! Nice hit. She's done. That's her turn, by the way. Huh? How did she get that to cost 1? Alright, move. Oh, he can only swing twice now, but that's alright. Hit her. Ah! Okay. Shield of Shielding. Wow, that is a beautiful shield to get already. Yeah, I'm keeping that. The Mace of Fury, I'll be taking that too. And we'll be grabbing her other stuff, but we're leaving it there for now. Yes, it's only a blue one. It's not the best quality one. But We got one. Oh. Yeah, he still gets his turn, huh? Take it, take it, take it. Ouchie. What'd we get? Prevents weapon switch. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about her being there. His dodge is too low. We can't risk him. We'll put him up here for the turn. I mean, he has 81 health, but we have other health we can risk. Usually about the 2/3 health is the one you'll, like, use him as bait. So they could try to get their heroes involved here. That would be a good plan for them. They should do that now if they can, because otherwise I'm going to shoot the hell out of their other hero up there and put her very close to dead. There's no reason for him to pop out, I don't think. I don't think... Actually, yes, there is. I'll just put him here as like a secondary. Do a perception. Fail. We're going to try all three. There we go. Because what I wanted to see was that a trap. That one is. Okay. Good to know. I shouldn't hit the trap from here. Okay, that'll work. That kind of gives like a bonus assist to him. Depending if they get there. But what I'm going to do is shoot her with all my archers. And with 2 heroes down, they're going to be struggling. Well, a leader and a hero. The leader is honestly one of your stronger units for the sisters. Only because of the buff. I found that she was very strong late game. But she wasn't the strongest. But her buffs were good. Well, we can aim, so, yeah. Guarantee all of that damage. She has a lot of health. I mean, it is on Brutal, but, yeah. Reload. Aim. Yeah, this is good. We'll have her at a decent health. I don't know if she'll die in the initial charge. I'm hoping, but it's unlikely, honestly. She should die in the initial charge now. She's definitely at a point where that'll kill her. So we'll try to abuse that. One way or the other, she's charging into a bad time. What I want to do is kind of set this up in a way. Because what they'll do is that's an opening to get to him now. She will see that, and she'll go for it. Or if someone else runs in, they'll see him there, really beat up, and go for it. If they're within the reasonable movement. And that's a double trap, so even if one somehow comes from here and eats one of them, the other one will. Is she gonna jump? What? Alright. Hey, I'll take that. That's free archer damage. If she wants to throw it away like that, I'm fine with it. I was honestly planning for her to jump down, but hey, whatever. We have a very bursty setup right now. We're all dual wielding. And I mean, that is the best way to play the early game. It's just burst. There's no other way to play it. You can try to outlast things, but you're just not. Now, that Shield of Shielding changes things. That is a very good shield. That'll last me for a while. Epic shields are better, but Shield of Shielding is just as good. Because that's great once you kind of get them into the one-hander with shields set up. Just to go, hey, there you go. Hit them. They only honestly have, what, the one character down? Hey, there's the second target. I'm surprised she's here.
A new round has started.
I'm not going to do it this way. What I'm going to do is move down here and hit Bjorn, Jornster. I like to call him Bjorn. I know it's not that, but it's just hilarious. Bjorn! My good friend Bjorn Steer. Yeah, he's got plenty of health to soak a hit, so... soak a hit or two. Yeah, I don't think the one person's gonna show up until it's too late, so yeah, we're just gonna play this out. They have given me no reason to change my plan, so I won't. They're already down, and we're a little beat up, but not badly beat up. We only have one target that they hit at all. So what I want to do with him is a little bit different. I'm going to put him here, like this. Because then he does cover both, and effectively. Not that someone else is going to come from that way, but just in case. Also, I don't want him to steal that position. I want him to follow up. Okay. Aim. Fire. Now, getting the epic bows, 3 of them, will be the main concern. Because I really don't want to leave them on bows that are basic quality for the whole game. Not that that's ever happened before. Do I want to take her down? Because I don't think I can check her loot. I don't really care about her hammer. She probably has nothing else, so we'll just check her for wordstone later. Do I care? We'll try to bait it out. We'll see. One way or the other, it works out for us. If nothing else, he'll run up there next turn, grab the loot, and jump down. Okay, and we're going to set you up like this. There we go. I deserve that. I deserve that. Yep, I deserve that, 100%. It's what I get. Of course she has Comet of Sigmar. Comet of Sigmar is, by the way, their ranged option. It's a very good ranged option, by the way. They don't have archers, but Comet of Sigmar is very, very good. And the nice thing about Comet of Sigmar is it falls under the Divine, so you don't get the bad debuffs on it. Nice hit. Look at that. That chunked her health. Why is she so beat up? She must have picked up Wordstone. And... oh, a miss on an 85. Watch her hit. Oh, this is a weird fight then, huh? One of those kind of fights. Nice hit. So I don't think anyone else is going to show up to help her. Unfortunately, she is in danger. I can't believe I missed on that. I have a mace and a sword, both giving hit chance. And I missed. What a ripoff. The Sigmar Comet, yeah. It's good. It is very, very good. Because if you fight people in heavy armor, it just goes right through it. It pierces. It's a very safe option. It's still magic and you could get robbed, but you get, like, really low risk things
new
for
round
divine
has
spell
started.
casting. Divine spell casting has more chance to mess up, to be clear. It can mess up more. Oh. She's gonna survive this. I gotta remember he's got a basic weapon. Yeah, just go for the damage. He has health. He can take the hits. We can go check her pockets. I really don't care if she's scared. I'm not playing around fear being an option, and that's the best way to deal with fear. When you have it, is you don't have it. There's no better... Someone has to loot her, doesn't... Did someone loot her? I think they did. I think I did have someone grab the stuff. I'll check. Next opportunity. Someone that can, of course. Okay. Fight with no fear. Yeah, you can't rely on it to work for you because they have bonus chance to resist. So, it's not reliable. If it goes off, they have a 30% less chance to hit. Really strong effect, but don't expect it. Do not expect it to go off. If it does, fantastic. But, ooh, she's trying to run around. She's gonna run into something bad, though. What the? What? Okay. I mean, what you gotta do, but what? What the hell? It's like, fuck that, I ain't going out there. Down. Okay. I figured she'd be out of business, but I wanted to play it safe. Okay, that's a henchman and a hero down, and there's another hero in here, so we'll make use of that. Yeah, we're just kind of eating him alive. What difficulty is this? Brutal? Man. I'd have never taken that in a Ooh, careful, careful. Not that it matters, I can just slide through here. She can't charge me because her window to charge is, I'm gonna grab the loot like this. I'm gonna sell it. Might as well grab it, it's right there. But I'm so used to working around fear and used to working around brutal and deadly missions. Watch this. This is why if you have the potential, you could just keep scooting. Because I was technically back there. Now I'm not. Leap. There you go. He's safe. Kinda. He's really not in the greatest of positions, but what I can do is just leave him here. I really want the Viking to charge, given the choice. If someone follows up and jumps down there and gets him, whatever. He has the health to support the engagement, but... well... Now I have nothing to grab. Oh, I wanted to check her pockets again. Yeah, I did grab it. Okay. If we can keep all the wordstone picked up, that'd be great. So what I want to do is kind of just set him up as a secondary... Okey doke man? Yeah, because he can hurt. So I don't think they're ever going to go for my archers. It's just too out of the way, so I'm going to move him down. He's going to help out where he can. He's not going to really be a charge character. I don't want him to charge. I want him to just walk up after it's open. Yeah, we're going to have to wait on some units. Now, there are pirates hiding in there, which is a good plan, by the way. I want to give credit where credit is due there. That's another really smart play by them. Because what that means being in there is you can only one-on-one. And I know there's no other way in. But, of course, the plan there only works if we get baited into that, which I won't. And if no one else comes to help her, I could just shoot arrows through the window. Good plan, but she had to go the whole way in. I think she ran out of movement, but yeah. The honest truth is, I'm not going to fight her. If she doesn't want to come out, I won't fight her. I will let her claim that house, squat in it, raise a family. I don't care. Dig a hole down to the underworld, bring the Skaven up. Talk with the Skaven. Like I said, good thing to do in Mordheim. Do it if you want. I'm not going in there. It's not worth the risk. If it was early me when I was starting out, I would recommend it. But, well, I wouldn't recommend it. I would do it, but don't do it. It's not a good plan. This guy's pretty geared out. Actually, it's the Viking that's geared out. Yeah, I'm not going to do it that way. What I want to do is go here. Give him a buff. I'm walking away in case I get the AoE. I just don't want to risk it. Because if I hit the AoE, I'm going to look stupid. And I do that well enough without the help. So, we're not going to do it. We're going to avoid getting the AoE like I did on the second mission. It's just not a good idea. Can I get this marked up? Yep, there you go. That's it. That's what you gotta do. So, that still baits us into a one-on-one fight, but he can disengage. So, keep that in mind. Now, what I do want to set up here is set him right here. Dodge stance. She will see that, and that will look tasty, because that's a fight she can win. So, she might just favor that. Of course, I'm setting it up that they don't get to value that, but I'm assuming Booty Sister's got to be here soon. She's either stuck or going to be here soon. She's stuck. That turn was way too short. Poor Booty Sister. Let's see if she comes out. Nice! Very nice! Wow! Oh, beautiful! Excellent! Not so excellent. That is bad. Yeah, she hit you. Yeah? Yeah, that's why we don't miss those. I didn't give you 2+ hits for you to whiff like a dumbass. Alright, we're just gonna try to aim that out and get her out of here. I don't think we can bring her down on this turn. If they all hit, she's down. If they don't hit, whatever, but reload. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna get here before. Okay, we hit. I don't know if I can squeeze through the door, but I'll try. Grab her loot. If we can't get the weapons, it's whatever. She hit really hard, though. Well, we gotta reconsider on the hard-hitting part. Well, I mean, she did hit hard. That's not the question. But is her weapons good, or was it just because of brutal? And we'll find out. This is going to be our answer. It's her weapons. We'll take the shard over the fragment. The fragments suck. The pistol of slaying. I don't think any of our guys can use pistols whatsoever. And we can't get anybody who can. I could get a rat. I could grab a gas rat on B team. So I could just... Yeah, I'll grab it. Dagger of Luck. Nah, that sucks. We'll take the fragment. I think it sells better than this. As funny as that sounds. Yep. We want as much wordstone as we can get. Even one wordstone is pretty valuable. A dagger is never valuable. Okay, what I want to do is put one guy here. I probably shouldn't have done a dodge stance. That was stupid on my part. What I want to do is sit here. I think this would protect him. I think they could get to him through there. They can't get to him from here, but they could from there. It would take a really weird walk pattern. Yep, she's gonna go for it. No, she's not. I think she saw she couldn't reach. It was a reach issue, so she's trying to go for the archers. Now, if another turn rolled around, they would go for him. Like, if she could reach him, she would run towards it, but... So, if we wipe her out, they're done. Well, they could stick. The thing with the sisters is they have high leadership. They always do. And it's the AI, so they get the extra chance to stay. So, sisters will often stick to the end, which is fine by me. We're definitely ahead of the game here. A lot of our damage was in one bad set of rolls against the hero.
A new round has started.
It's time for our Viking to kill somebody. Yep, that'll work. That's the end. We're gonna just set up an ambush here. Just in case they try to run around, because I'm going to take the other guy. Did she ambush? Yeah, watch this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna delay. I'm gonna give us a total wipeout. I wish there was a benefit to it. There isn't, though. So what I want to do with him is run up here and this way. And end his turn. Give them no shot to reaching him. Now, he can reach her before she can reach him because of the chicken feet. The only problem is he only gets one hit, but that baits out everything, so do it. Nice. She can swing once back, or she can't. Huh? She should have swung back, but she didn't. Alright, that's fine. Why is she not here yet? She must be stuck. Which is unfortunate. We were really trying to bait her out, but... You know... I thought I gave that enough birth. I didn't. Oh! That hit chance is awful, by the way. That's alright, we'll go for it. If it hits, it's great. If it doesn't, I don't care. Yep, missed one of 65. We should hit one of them. And, wow, she didn't die. Huh. It is brutal, so I gotta remember that. That was stupid for me to take the trap damage, but that's okay. Like I said, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. This fight's over. It's just... Let's see what she's got in her pockets. Quick, grab her stuff! Oh, a cluster, though. Yeah, I'll take the cluster over the shard. Unfortunate, we're gonna leave a shard behind, but cluster's way better. Oh, it's a buff. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna move him over here just to kind of protect him. He's a little bit open, his health's a little low, so I don't want to risk it too much. And, yeah, we're just gonna go for... This fight's over, so I'm not too scared about them sticking. I'll take that. If they go out of their way to fight him, by all means. You know, I'm not too worried about it. He's at full health. What are they going to do? They can't one-shot him. Any loot I didn't grab? Nope. Okay. So, we're just going to overwatch with them, and then that's it. We're done. Okay, and gone. Don't do this to yourself. Okay, good. We got an epic healing potion and an epic luck trinket, which is great. Super early to get those. Remember how I said all that stuff got picked up, by the way? We got 12 items of the remaining stuff. We got a shard and a fragment. So, yeah. By the end, there was just nothing to pick up. So, we couldn't. Still, fantastic mission. I want to be clear. 3 clusters, 12 shards is insane value. How much would that be? It's 5 per shard. So, we got 60 weight. in shards alone. Remember, our first week is what, 75? So this mission almost paid for it in shards alone. In fact, no, we didn't. We got 65 because of the extra pickup. I wasn't counting that one. But also 3 clusters. Another 45. The fragments or whatever. It's 4, but there's the 12 items. I'm curious. Those extra rewards don't count. Those are their own thing. But we're gonna get levels off of this. We killed. Actually, we didn't kill that many.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of chaos. Each victory you render to the Shadow Lord brings you that much closer to your destiny.
None of them compare to the Skaven's warband leader. Like, at all. Filch is just too funny. There's something to be said about what Filch does. But I guess you can't have all of them being that hilarious or else none of them are special. He almost got to level 2.
Yes! Yes!
He had personality? Yeah. I mean, the other ones do, but you can't have all of them doing that. Very good bonus. And plus this. It's usually 6. But the underdog bonus plus 2, that's an 8 on each character. No kills, 8 XP.
Fantastic.
Yep, he's level 2, and look at that. Just beautiful. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Level 2. Now, the problem is we will not be seeing any more buffs until level 4, as far as, like, the items. Now, Chicken Feet's okay. There is an ultimate failure where he gets an arm buff into an arm buff. That would suck. The scary one is him. He has 2 more opportunities to get screwed over and not be able to pick things up. He got to level 2, though. That's really good. He took 1 enemy out, so fantastic.
Outstanding.
Yep, the archers just got to level 1 off of the story mission last time.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Remarkable.
Yep,
Yes!
very, very good.
Yes!
This is really good.
Remarkable.
Look at that.
The gods are with you.
Beautiful. Now, the nice thing about decisive victories as well is leveling this up, which cannot be understated. Especially if you're starting at level 0, getting those early are so helpful. Because you want to get that leveled up as soon as possible. Let's look. Ah, those suck. Bracers are useless. The pistol I took. Cloth is good. Lock Trinket Healing, we knew about those. The Great Hammer I took. Shield of Shielding's great. The Sword is great. Oh, I didn't take it. So we have 2 pistols. Mace of Fury is really good, but I took that. A blue helmet's alright. That sucks. This sucks. The mace is okay. So, it could have been better, but we'll take it. Still a very good mission. Very, very good mission. Let's give out the goods. Not to you. Do you have... Okay, he has blue cloth on. He has my epic cloth right now, by the way. I think it's him. Okay, he has blue cloth. Blue cloth. Blue. We're actually doing really well on armor. The problem is getting them heavy armor, but we do have 1 set of blue heavy armor already. If we can get another set, that'd be good. We have 2 sets of blue cloth. That's so weird. We're so far ahead on armor right now. I don't even know what to do with it. I mean, I could give these guys the armor. I mean, there's no reason not to. They do walk in. It gives them a little bit. I don't want to give them heavy armor. Heavy armor, I leave until they have the training for it. Okay, let's start leveling up quick. We're getting them to 9 strength first, and then we'll go to toughness. Ballistic skill, toughness. Toughness, ballistic skill. Strength 9. We're done with strength. For now. I think we're going to go all agility for the rest of their levels. As far as physical. So, yeah. They're at the burst window I'm happy with. 9 is a good burst window for heroes. Now, intelligence, they need 6. Weapon skill, there you go. 12, he's done there. We're going to give him weapon skill. Moving on. Intelligence 6, he's where he needs to be. His strength is a little bit lower, but he got the 1 extra agility, but that's okay. He'll just need an extra piece of agility, and he'll be good. He's at 9. I'm good with strength on him. I think I will grab agility for him just to give him that little bit of dodge. He can get, what, 35% more dodge out of it? Not very high, but we'll take anything at this point to get him a little bit more stable. He is my burst boy. I could just, again, make him a hugely, like, a high toughness character, and then he just soaks any bad positionings that may or may not happen. Because at 16 weapon skill, he's going to be very, very accurate. Let me check the skills, because I know this is a problem. Is it Swift Charge that gets around it? Yeah, Swift Charge is the one that guarantees the hit. But it does less damage. This one bypasses dodge and parry, which is scary. But yeah, it has hit chance. He has to actually hit to get the benefit of it. But the thing with this that sucks is you're giving up 25% damage to guarantee the hit chance. That's it. Like, that's a 20% swing on the first one. The second one, not so much worth it. I mean, it's a very high guarantee on the hits for him if you do Swift Charge. You're giving up 25% to basically say, I want to hit with this. Which is something to keep in mind. Because you do that into a strong blow, rank 1, of course. But I think Mighty Charge is better. Because it goes from a 50% damage increase to 100%. Which means you hit him with 2 strikes on the first swing. So that's a thing to keep in mind. If you open with... Now, the only thing that sucks with that is the hit chance. So he really needs to hit with Insult. Which the range is 10 meters, which is really low. So if he can set it up, good. If he can't, whatever. But... that is something to keep in mind. Minus 30% hit is really greedy. Yeah, I don't know. Mighty Charge is super bursty, and that's what I want him to do. But that's not going to be good until late, when he has a lot more hit chance. But he is always going to be wearing maces, if we're going to use Mighty Charge. Always. Unless he gets the hand-in chance, then there's nothing I can do about it. But he's always going to be wearing maces. In that case. Double epic maces. For sure. That adds 16. That sort of offsets it, but not completely. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can rename it, and we'll have to name one of them Fiona. If you want a character named, you know, just let me know. I can do that. Chicken Feet. He's gonna be Chicken Feet, because of course he is. Alright. I don't think we can do anything to... It sticks out more with this one, so... There we go. That makes his chicken feet stick out a little bit better. Other than that, we're not too worried about it for now. We just wanted to make his chicken feet stick out. Yeah, helmets aren't good on arcane spellcasters, which is another weird thing against them. Where did they can't wear helmet? I guess because they already have a helmet on. Viking can, though. There's no downside to it, so might as well do it. Stun resist is nice. I don't really like it because it hides his face. It adds armor, though. Sorry, Viking. Gotta do it to you, though. Put the levels in. For him... Yeah, let's go agility. I want to get him stable. Weapon skill... what was I doing with him? going to be very evasive. He does need leadership badly. Because he's very viable to get scared. Ballistic skill, toughness. Okay. That's everybody. How long until the new shop? 3 days? Okay. Yeah, not bad. We'll confirm.
You have been rewarded.
5 blue healing potions. The armor sucks, but... And 50 gold crowns, by the way. That's all they give you. 50. Like, thanks a lot, dude. The nice thing is we are ahead of the game here. He only won 75, and we have 352. If things went well, it would be nice to have like 1,000 before this even ended, which, very doable. If we get good missions like we were, very doable. That's a good mission right there. I like that one. That one's equally good. Both are good. Doesn't even matter. No, not that one. So, we have 2 good mission choices here. Fantastic mission choices. Yeah, I'd say we're still rolling great. Still rolling great, rolling right into everything we need to do. That mission was not supposed to take this long, but it did because I played it safe and smart. That's what happens. Takes a while, you wait for the AI to walk in and die. But, yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight, so... Thanks, everybody, for hanging out and watching. Good night, good afternoon, good morning. Whichever the case is for you. I'm out of here. Stay majestic.